Anyway, so I start blasting.
I
I
mean,
mean, give it a second.
I now have a
I
third
mean,
attack cantrip, so
I see that as I look at everybody in the party that's like, oh yeah, I picked up a whole bunch of AoE spells. I guess you learned from that slog for your first foray into the Fane, right?
Mm,
I don't know
hey,
what you're talking about. I've always had an AoE.
yeah,
I
I've been AoEing up a storm this entire campaign.
Mm-hmm.
I now have 3 AoEs and all we're actually no 5 AoEs.
I was about to say, you need to remember, I only have 2 spell slots. Just because I don't blow everything up doesn't mean I can't.
Indeed.
Oh yeah. I was gonna say any other points of business you want to address before you hop into the session tonight?
Everybody's getting a Lechonk.
Yes,
La chonka.
Lechonk is best new Pokemon, and I will not take any objections.
I'm still hesitant on saying what my starter's gonna be because I'm like I like the jalapeno gator, but I also really like the name Quaxley.
I always wait for the third evolutions to pop before I decide.
Like this is the first gen in a while I've had to. Like as soon as I saw Score Bunny in Gen 8, I was like, okay, done. We're going Rabbit.
Yeah, I was similar with Sobble. I'm like, look at this adorable little sad lizard. I need it.
And then he turned into like yours turned into 007, mine turned into a soccer star.
Yeah,
I'm really happy with that because actually Cinderace is now like my third favorite Pokemon of all time.
Yeah, you have the Jock, the Secret Agent, and the Rockstar. Now that you think about it.
oh yeah.
I forgot who the grass one was in 7.
Yeah, Rillaboom.
Yeah, like they all, in a way, they all represent British culture because that's what you think of. You think of soccer, you think of the '60s rock scene, and you think of sports, or you think of 007.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. Well, enough shaking the preambling aside. I think we could go ahead and get started with session proper for tonight. Welcome, one and all, to session 32 of Chult of Personality. When last we left the expeditionaries, Dan, the half-elf witch, Wick, the squashly cleric, Enoch, the human warlock, Zeno, the half-elf sorcerer, Elise, the wood-elf ranger fighter, and a newfound ally in Tyrant Bane of Omu, the minotaur paladin. The party was stumbled upon by one of the slaves that they had rescued, a pirate shipwright named Zilla Atazi. In gratitude for her rescue and secure hospitality with the Sunblades, she revealed that her captain, one Elok Jaharwan, casted her overboard the Dragon Fang, which just so happens to be one of the pirate ships assailing the coasts of Chult. She also noted the approximate location of the bay, of which they tend to moor. Will our heroes seek them out? Perhaps later. But first, Wick sought guidance via divination from Yaun-Ti, hitting a rift between Ras Nsi and his high priestess. As our party pondered their course of action, one opportunity did present itself. After directed by mysterious note to the Shrine of Obalaka, the note's author revealed herself, the high priestess of the Yaun-Ti, Thanthaza. She regaled of how Ras Nsi had been inflicted with a strange illness that no one knows how to cure, and that he has been defending the Tomb of the Nine Gods for a powerful lich who was responsible for the Black Day, which destroyed Omu hundreds of years ago, a Sirak. There was also note of a woman matching Peggy Deadbell's description in league with him, and of Ras Nsi's second-in-command, Suckalok, who would be a powerful obstacle to overcome as well. Thanthaza also presented the opportunity for our heroes to confront Ras Nsi to finally claim the last puzzle cube to enter the crypt. That night, a once-in-a-10-day bloodletting ceremony would commence. As she secreted back to the Fane to prepare for the evening's festivities, our party waited for dusk to fall, and began their incursion into the fane of the snake god once more. They snuck in to find practically no security, as Phantaza described, because seemingly all of the Yaun-Ti had gathered in the temple. As our faithful, fluffy, familiar Yuki, sneaking via invisibility spell, began to survey the temple, she found Phantaza in the crowd, as well as a man on a 40-foot balcony above the masses, who began to address the congregation before vanishing from sight. And after Dan established contact with message to Phantaza, she directed him to a set of double doors, stage right of the proceedings. Then, having begun the rituals, including a life sacrifice which was offered into the blood pool, and as the Yaun-Ti began to descend upon it in a bloodlust frenzy, Phantaza nodded before joining in, signaling to our heroes to begin their mission. Will our party be successful in sneaking past the snakes and celebrations? How will they finally confront Raz Nsi? Let's find out. As I go ahead and bring you guys back over to the map proper. As I described earlier, everybody's just beginning to pile into basically this blood fountain that's just coalescing right here. So,
Yes, the hot tub snack machine.
wow, you really caught me off guard with that one, Vaughn. Good job. How do you all wish to proceed?
Well, we now know it's stage right, so with someone without minor dyslexia point me in the right direction.
This way.
It's these doors up here.
Okay, so we can get there by hopefully cutting around through the giant snake pit room.
Yeah.
Alright. So are these people also making their way in, or are they keeping guard?
You see this group of Chultans that are just hanging out to the side. Let's see. I'll say that, Yuki sees this more than... let me get on the right layer here. These, Chultans begin to kind of saunter over. And kind of begin to slink down a little bit as... At this point, Phantaza, having bathed in the blood, she stands up. As she begins to look over at this Chultan that's right here. In common, Dan, you would be able to see this. She addresses to him. Are you prepared and willing to give yourself in body, mind, and spirit in the service of Dendar? And will you accept her gifts? This Chultan just kind of, just meekishly just kind of looking around, see this. He apparently eventually resolves himself and sheepishly nods and says yes. And you see that she takes a goblet that she has stolen at her side. She reaches into the pool, taking a goblet full of blood, as well as reaching into her side. She has a packet full of herbs and other concoctions. She raises her hand aloft and she sprinkles it into the goblet and she presents it to the human. And he drinks, and let's see how well he does.
Nick.
You see him begin to stammer and stagger a little bit as he begins to slack a little bit. The two Yaun-Ti begin to make their way out of the pool. They catch him, and they begin to, I guess, for lack of a better term, usher him into the pool. So at this point...
Love you. Do you guys hear me?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was gonna be like, okay, Wick.
Yeah.
also the fog cloud?
Oh, the darkness cloud?
Yes.
I do fog cloud. Wick does darkness.
Yeah.
Cast it over the pool, blind all these snakes. We can easily get around that way.
I mean,
We'll alert ourselves to them.
that might be a good plan, but at the same time, I think Phantasma's got them.
This is probably a stupid idea, but fuck it, I'm gonna go with it anyway.
Oh no.
Phantasma's probably got all of their attention on this conversion ritual. We can probably just sneak around the outer rim. The only one that's going to be a problem is that one brood guard to the right.
Yeah. Yeah.
I even packed my hooves to sneak better.
I could switch. I have one more slot to do it. I could make somebody else invisible. I think Yuki is fine for sneaking, given her size. Could make.
I am at heavy disadvantage for I am noisy.
Yeah.
I clang like many pots.
We'll just actually kind of wander up here and just be. Alternatively, we could try to go through the pit through this door and see if that leads somewhere where we need to go.
But the lady said it was to the right in there.
No, Wick's not. No, Wick's not noisy.
Excuse me, I have cereal in my armor.
We just open up the front of Wick's helmet, outpours Cheerios.
Like a tidal wave of Cheerios.
Just a woeful amount of Cheerios. That's it. We can use the Yaun-Ti to choke him out with a wave of Cheerios.
Hold on, I'm gonna hop
If
out.
they're
I'll
all-
hop back in because I'm kind of buffering.
Yeah. We're
Hmm,
running a
beans.
little bit.
Alright, well. Elise, could you do that magic-y sneaky thing?
Yeah. Go ahead and grab my sheet here.
If they're all enraptured, we can probably just sneak over to the room they were guarding.
If Elise does her sneaky thing, and perhaps cast invisibility on me, I still say I am quite noisy.
This is what we're doing.
Oh no. Alright, so you're going to cast Paths Without a Trace?
Yep.
Alright.
Alright, there. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yes.
No, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, sorry about that. Like, I don't know. Wait, my computer was starting to freeze.
Oh, good.
Alright, well, who wants to start moving first?
I'm on Broomback. I could probably get through relatively quickly.
Okay.
Alright. Go ahead and give me a stealth check.
Thank God for the plus 10. 19.
Are you proficient with stealth? Otherwise, I can do that. Alright.
That was a stealthy boy. I'll try.
I am
Yeah.
not.
I'll argue you can make your checks with advantage because of the commotion that's going on here, so...
Okay.
I have a +7 in stealth and I rolled a 2.
Oh, 14. How did I get better than the rogue?
Well, keep in mind, Pass Without a Trace, so that's a 24. And you get a 19 as well, at least.
Oh, right. I should probably have Yuki roll her stealth as well.
Well, I get a 31.
Damn.
Very nice.
Yuki's got 25.
Oh, yes. The thing all cows are known for.
Well, 16 still.
Let's see. I'm going to assume that Dan did not cast invisibility.
No, Yuki's still invisible unless you
That's-
wanted him to.
That's fine. I think he did okay.
Yeah, 23 is still pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, you managed to saunter your way around. These two Yaun-Ti, they basically have their backs kind of turned on the procession, so you managed to sneak behind them, no problem. And eventually this brood guard just kind of goes to saunter over this way.
Right. This is a lip here, right? Like Yuki would have to jump down.
Yep, that's a 5-foot drop there.
All right. So yeah, she can absolutely do that and continue do her movement over. No problem.
Is the portcullis over here still drawn?
Actually, that portcullis would be open as... At this point, let me go ahead and reveal more of that for you. Why you do this to me? Game! There you are.
Oh!
At this point, let me describe this for you. A fountain of cool water bubbles on the floor ahead. The scent of lilies fill the air, and silken drapes drift lazily in the heat. Archways open into shaded booths, heaped with cushions and trays of sugared sweets. Lounging about are a dozen scantily clad humanoids with eyes like those of snakes and scaly patches on their arms, legs, necks, and backs. Watching over them are a pair of inhuman bipedal reptiles.
They have candy?
Say it with me.
I want candy.
Wick, what do we say about taking candy from strangers?
Run. Run after you take it.
They might offer.
Great offer. Say it with me now. Snilfs.
Yes, indeed.
Who cares about the Snoops?
yeah.
I want candy.
It's true. It's true.
You can have both!
Well, I think we already found our quote of the session.
Yo, this candy is straight busting.
Alright, so...
I see one of these things is not like the others. Can Tyrant Bean get a good look at our person there?
Ah. Let's see.
Let's see, what would I have to roll to perceive the Snurson?
That would be a perception.
Gotcha. I will perceive you.
Damn.
The duality of cow.
My horns just pop off. Just...
Let's see.
It's too hazy in there.
I mean, it's a lot of snake titty in there, so you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, from what you can see, I'll say his back is kind of turned to you. You see what looks like just a normal Chult man from where you're at, conversing with what you can probably tell is a Yaun-Ti woman.
Looks like someone from the jungle just conversing with one of the Yaun-Ti in there.
We should probably keep moving.
Yeah.
I'll come back for the candy. I can come back for the candy later. Don't worry.
No problem. Let's
Good
get going.
idea, Wick.
We'll see how the day goes.
10, 15, 20, 25, sneak.
Alright, so you make your way to a set of double doors that are over here.
Please don't be locked.
Please be a signature. Please be a signature.
You go to try them, they are not locked.
That would have been real awkward if they were.
Alright, if anybody wants to try and open the doors, I'm gonna need a stealth check.
Alright.
I can give you advantage. I'll help.
Thank you for the advantage.
Yes, I said
You
that
still
right at the
have the
perfect
plus-
time.
You still have
You
the
still
plus
have pass
10.
without trace, so that's a 24. Yep, you managed to sneakily open the doors as I'm gonna reveal this hallway here.
At this point, I just imagine Enoch is just Gmod hovering.
You see, there's a long hallway. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50 foot. With one torch, one dimly lighted torch that's emanating more of that mesmerizing incense you saw earlier. And ahead, from where you're at, you do see... Let's see. 5, 10, 50, 20... Yeah, you do see it's dim light in here. From where you see, there is a couple of columns and a couple of Yaun-Ti brood guards just kind of looking towards the north.
Alright, well guys, I think we need to be prepared to close this door as soon as we get through it and block it.
Read.
We all ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright. Now I'll feel a little more of the hallway for you, Elise, as you and Yuki make your way forward. And as you make your way further down into the hallway, I'm gonna need one more stealth check from you guys.
Okie dokie.
Right.
Oh, boy.
Right.
Yeah, the
29.
Yeah, 32 with the mathematical trace.
32,
35.
15.
I am sneakier than any cow alive.
And you got 31.
22.
Alright.
See, I know that that's sadly not true, Rabbit, because I've actually had cows sneak onto our property before. Like,
Alright.
we just would go outside and they were just there.
Stealth cat.
Awesome.
Alright. And I'll say by the time you guys make your way to the edge of that hallway, I'll go ahead and reveal the rest of the room.
Oh!
4 pillars support the vaulted ceiling, and steps ascend to an iron throne carved in the likeness of a hydra. Painted on the wall behind it is a large blue triangle. To the south, an engraved stone disc is set into the floor of an alcove. A 10-foot wide opening in the east wall leads to a flooded cave.
Oh, if we took the boat, we could have been here so much faster.
Well, good escape route.
I knew those boats were fishy.
Thank you. That's all I wanted.
Alright, Zeno, as you're kind of moving up as well, have you heard anything about those interlopers, Sekalok? I have not, my Ras. But rest assured they will be found, and they will be brought back before you as it is just. Excellent.
You're talking about the guys that we helped free the other day.
Now, I think they're talking about us, the interlopers.
Should we introduce ourselves then?
Think that'd be fun. I mean, save them the time.
Good.
We gotta make this quick so they don't hire anyone, or make enough noise to get everyone else out of the pool.
Come to think of it, we didn't block the door.
Oh, hold on. Is there like a, I don't know, like a snake-shaped door jam or some shit I can put across the door or something?
Well, let's see.
A pillar I can knock over?
Do you have, I'll say, I don't know, like pythons? Because these doors open towards the inside of the hallway.
You could just wedge something in there.
Guys, we have rope. Just cut some rope and put it in the handles.
That'll do.
At least they'll buy us some time.
Alright. Survival check for the person that wants to tie the doors shut.
I think that should be either me or Elise, because we got the best survival.
I have a plus
Uh,
6.
I have
also
a plus 4.
I also
Oh,
have
yours
a
is better.
+6.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, Wick survival's actually not bad.
Yep, and I'll allow, if Wick wants to assist, I'll allow Elise to have advantage.
Okay.
Or the other way around.
Yeah. Either way, yeah, one of you can roll with advantage.
There. You rolling, Elise? There we go.
17.
God for
God
the
for
advantage.
advantage. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah,
This
you've
is the
managed to...
second time that this happened.
A lot of
Yep.
that one's flying today, I'm noticing.
Hey, get him out early.
Done. Nothing to worry about.
Get him
Get him out
out
early.
Nothing at all. Nothing at all.
Nothing at all.
Stupid, sexy Flanders.
Stupid, sexy Ras Nsi. Although, speaking of Ras Nsi, Elise, since
Yes.
as you kind of make your way up towards the front, and I guess if anybody wishes to look inside the room, just as kind of a description, you have 4 brew guards that are currently sauntering around the middle. You have one massive, beefy-looking Yaun-Ti Chulted man just towards the front, who you can assume is Suckalok. And kind of lounging on the throne is this man, which I should get the info for.
We got a picture.
Oh boy.
We got art and shit. This is an important person.
Handouts. There he is. I will show this man.
Oh, he big.
Yo, he looks cool.
Oh, that's pretty rad looking.
That is an amazing design.
Some of his scales look like skulls. That's so dope.
Yeah, you see a Yaun-Ti. You can assume to be like a Malison, where the upper torso is that of a man, the lower torso is that of a large snake. And as you're kind of looking over, you do see that he is adorned quite a bit with bandages on his torso, his hand, his arm, as well as across his face as well. And his scales don't look that great on his snake half either.
He just needs to moisturize.
Yeah, it's a common problem.
Yeah, I got a good moisturizer for him. It's called Dash 60.
Would it be a medicine check to try to determine like if they appear to be like if the wounds are fresh or if they appear to be natural wounds?
I would say that would have to be a medicine check up within range to probably discern that. But it's in lieu of that, I can offer you, I guess, a perception check?
If
Just
I
to
move...
see how-
Oops, sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt. If I move Yuki just a little bit closer, could I do the medicine check? She is invisible still.
Sure.
Invisidog.
Stealth Bork.
Yep.
Is that
Since
close
you're
enough?
moving-
Or...
Yeah, give her another stealth check with advantage because she's invisible.
Alright. Do.
And plus 10.
So that'd be 29.
29, yup, yeah. No chance in hell they'll be able to spot her with that.
Right, and
Very
I'll
fit
use...
into the dog.
Yeah. There's no dog. What are you talking about? Nothing is here.
I saw a dog. I didn't see a dog.
So that's a 12.
That's a 12. In your mind, you hear Yuki say, "Ugh, lots of bandages. Let's see if she remembers. Kinda reminds me of when we saw Syndra.
Interesting. Seems our friend here's got the death curse on him.
Makes things a lot more easy to do.
Oh boy, time to be holy again.
Just give the word, spot the target, and I'll rush him.
I was thinking of dropping a moonbeam directly on top of him if no one has any objections to that, considering all the other Yaun-Ti around.
A moonbeam with one of my fireballs will definitely do a lot of damage.
Either way, Enoch's hand just turns into a sword. I'm ready whenever you guys are.
All right.
He pulls out his battle axe.
All right, boys and girls, time to go hot.
All right. And with that, I'm gonna go ahead and have everyone. Oh, let me just go ahead and grab this here because I know it's been a hot minute. Let's go ahead and get some initiatives going, everybody.
Oh boy.
Now,
Yeah,
question:
but
because we're
this
stealth,
session-
do we get a surprise round?
Natural 20. What the fuck?
Well, surprise will be
really good.
considered when we do an initiative. So,
Oh shoot! I forgot to click my token first.
I did too, apparently.
Me,
It
me
counts.
too.
It's 21.
Yeah.
Woo!
to anyone.
Do anyone?
You got a natural 20, which means you're first. Congratulations, you got picked first for extreme dodgeball.
Yeah.
Hooray!
I'll also let Rabbit go first since Tyrant Bane running in is much more important than me.
Also, an important factor of note.
They.
I completely forgot about our two companions, Kawasha and Orvex. Let me just go ahead and grab
Yeah,
them up there
whoops.
as well. They definitely would have attempted to sneak in with you.
Rocco, this is a hint.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. They also passed their stealth checks.
Really loving this song.
Yeah.
And you know we're in a later game. You have to
So,
pull me.
Orvex.
Yes, the name of the
Kawasha.
song. The name of the song is "Where did that moss pygmy get that synthesizer?" I don't know where he got it, but he is jamming.
Yeah.
All right. So for Ras Nsi, let's see. What's
Watch
this?
this blue. It should not be.
Picturing a veggie pygmy with like shutter shades.
I'm glad I also thought the same thing. So.
Well, Suckalok didn't roll that much better either. So he has a +2, which means he's got 10. And then rolling for the rest of the Yaun-Ti. Alright, so they rolled. And then one other thing.
Guys, I know that this music is good, but for the next hour, I'm gonna be listening to Spider-Man's.
I mean,
Because I don't have any like legit snake things I can do.
Alright. So, with the initiative set, let's go ahead and kick things off with Dan. What do you do?
well, I mean, I have it set up already.
Of course, the moonbeam. Alright, so
Quick,
that's gonna be
real
a
quick
bunch
though,
of con
I'm not on the
saves.
tracker. I did roll
Oh,
an
not on it
initiative of
either.
6.
6 release, okay. Yeah, let me go ahead and grab that.
So, actually, I guess I'll fly in to Here, and Yuki's gonna become visible. Because I need to break concentration on her invisibility. And before he casts Moonbeam, Ed's gonna shout, "Good news! We decided to save you the trouble!"
Alright.
Followed by Trabum Lune and a level 3 Moonbeam.
Alright, so that's a failure. That's a failure. That's a failure.
Also, I believe
Another failure.
I believe Zeno also needs to be on the tracker, and I think he rolled a 12.
Yep.
Well,
Point
okay.
30, like,
Alright, thank you for getting that set up. Yeah, they all fail and take 15 points of radiant damage. And question, what's your dex modifier, Zeno?
my dex, that I just raised it, is 2 now.
Alright, so that's a 2. We're gonna need a roll-off between you and the Yaun-Ti.
Straight
So roll a
D20.
d20 for me.
And baboom, that's an 8.
8, so you just beat the Yaun-Ti.
Yes!
Alright, so that's 15 points of damage. A bunch of these Yaun-Ti. So that one. That one. Oh, I forgot! A bunch of other con saves as well. As you'll find out soon enough. That one's cocked. 3 passes and a failure. Alright. So.
I gotta re-find my moon gift because it seems to have been removed.
Huh. Well, I haven't been on here since last session, so I haven't tinkered with it.
Weird.
Maybe an update?
Maybe. But like my other ones seem fine. It's just the Moonbeam one. Whatever. Roll 20 being weird.
Did you roll for,
Well, let me lower the music a little bit because I can't. I didn't hear what you asked.
I'm sorry! This
right,
bus
Yuki,
pick me is blown out!
Okay, what did you say?
roll for Yuki? She's not on the list either.
Oh, I didn't. Whoops.
Yeah,
Let's
let's
get her
rectify
initiative.
that real quick.
Alright,
Well,
she
I,
got 18.
An 18. Okay, so I'm assuming that means she's right after, or right before Rick.
I believe so. Her dex is 14 and she has a +2. You know what? Before I get my movie, I'm gonna also do one of my jinxes on Raz Nsi. He's gonna start glowing dark blue. Actually, wait, we know he's a caster, right?
You don't know yet.
I was gonna say I don't think we have that information.
That's fair.
We know he's
Then I
friends with
guess
a
I-
caster.
That's true. And he has made a deal, but how much do I know about warlocks to know that that is, or how much does Dan know about warlocks to connect 2 and 2 together?
More than
The
Enoch.
only warlock we know is Enoch.
True. And although he is also their leader, so silencing him just because of that might be a good idea anyway. Yeah, you know what? I can reasonably believe that Dan would cast his new jinx that he hasn't had a chance to do. After the moonbeam, he's going to take his pointer finger and his thumb, put it on the left side of his mouth, and say, Silentium, and move it across his mouth. And then a magic zipper is going to appear on Ras Nsi's mouth and immediately shut it.
Oh! So he's
now-
effectively silent.
Yep, for until my next turn, he cannot cast anything that has a verbal component, nor can he talk. And that'll be me.
Alright. Well, next it will bring us to Yuki then.
Alright. She's already up with this brood Yaun-Ti here, so she's going to bark at it and try to give the help action to anyone who wants to attack this guy.
Alright. Alright, that'll bring us to Wick.
Alright, so question, because this is gonna be dependent on what I do. Is this a surprise round?
Well, above game, these guys are surprised because you go before all of them pretty much, so yeah, so this would in essence would be considered a surprise round.
Okay. He's gonna wait a minute. Let's not get too excited. Okay, yeah, I can make that. We're gonna go in and we're gonna cast darkness.
Darkness.
Hibushki. So,
Alright.
Tyrant Bane will be able to see. Enoch will be able to see.
Alright. And correct me if I'm wrong, Vaughn, what was the range on that again? Was that 20 feet?
We lowered
We have
it
now
to
changed it to 15, I believe.
yeah,
15, okay.
yeah.
Alright.
That's why we playtest.
Yep. I believe it should be the same size as my my Spirit Guardians at this point.
Alright. So that's your action to cast that. Anything else? Or that's your channel divinity. I forget.
That is my Channel Divinity, which is my action.
Alright.
Though, the ones that are currently in Dan's Moonbeam will currently be unaffected by the darkness, because that was one of the things we had
Right.
to add in.
That is true. Frankly, which is fine, because that at least gets at least a couple people off other people's back.
Okay.
No, that'll be it.
Alright. It is now Ras Nsi's turn. He's surprised, and he's just
Oh, what's
trying
that?
to yelp, but he can't say anything.
What's
What's
that? You want to speak and see for your magic? I think not.
Alright. Well, that's it. That's it for his turn. Zeno, it's now your turn.
Come over here. I wish you guys would actually listen to my or see my hints. I was trying to say, don't go over here. Instead, I'm gonna use or to do a careful spell on Wick and Yuki. Actually, no, Yuki won't be in the range of it. I'm gonna aim right here with a fireball.
Oh yeah, before I forget, Dan, roll your damage for your moonbeam. As
Oh,
Ras Nsi is currently enveloped by it.
I already did. It's 15.
15. So he saves, so he's only going to take half.
Actually, no, I'm not gonna do a fireball. I'm gonna still aim right here, but I'm gonna do a shatter at 3rd level.
Oh, even better. Three people can see now, including me. Elise can see as well. So Enoch, Tyrant Bane, and Elise can see.
All right. All
Yeah,
right. So
it's-
you're gonna cast Shatter in the corner.
It's gonna hit basically everybody in the moonbeam right now. They're just not having a good time.
All right. So that's. Oh, what's your Constitution, Ras Nsi?
DC 14.
Ras Nsi passes. So he only takes
It's only gonna
half.
take 6 or 7.
Let's see, round it down. That would be 6. Alright. Alright, so that's him. This Yaun-Ti is just barely out of the darkness, so since he can't see it, he automatically fails. So he takes the full 13. And Sucklaw can see. he passes. He'll only take 6. Let's see. Yeah, that'll be anything else for your turn there, Zeno?
You guys might not want to be in the way if it gets to me again.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about something else too. Hold on.
I'll be fine.
Above game, I'm doing something new.
Above game, you also need to remember it's a very small area.
I was gonna
Yes.
say, above game, you also have to remember, Book's not smart.
I'll note that.
Very true. I mean, come on. Wicked Tyrant Bane, we're playing through portals.
Yep.
Hey, Zeno was right
That was
there with
Dan. But Dan is smart.
I'm
He just
smart enough to be
enjoyed
like,
the
oh fuck, like everyone's going up in this corner, I can do something really good, and then everyone starts moving over here like, shit.
It's a small spot, dude. I'm sorry. I don't have a whole lot of range.
Alright, that'll bring us to the Yaun-Ti, which I was just doing some other stuff in the background. Which they are surprised. Suck a look. Oh, where's your... Yeah, there it is. Yeah, it's okay there. Alright, he is also surprised. That'll then bring us down to Enoch.
Alright, well, sorry guys, sort out, so Enoch will come over here, see all the darkness, walk around and be like, okay, I'm gonna seal off that exit. So he slaps his hand on the ground and you see a big wave of nanites just flow over to this area right over here. As the ground seems to chip away, and I cast Summon Construct.
Oh,
Ooh.
interesting.
And I choose a Stone Construct. So he's a big boy. I believe I have to pull up all the information on my phone because it doesn't keep the stat block with the spell.
Hey, shit, you made a man.
No, I made a Vorn Jr.
Alright.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, he's
let
actually
me
only
see
a
if I can
medium
find it.
construct. I've got his HP on a notepad here and everything else.
Is he like you? Also looks like it came from the 31st century.
You know what? Let's make this smaller here.
I literally just imagined him like, not even like he's incorporeal. He just rises up from the floor.
I'm going for a Full Metal Alchemist vibe.
Yeah, so let's just modify this for a split second here. This will function as your stone man.
Also, Enoch, you can see through the darkness. Just for the record.
Yes.
Okay.
You'll stand guard right there.
Yep. So he is right there, and because he's a Stone Guardian, anytime someone within 10 feet starts their turn, they have to make a DC 15 Wisdom save or have their speed reduced by half, and also lose their ability for reactions.
Damn.
Yep. And then, okay, so that's my action. What do I got for a bonus action? That'll be it for Enoch right now.
Alright. Tyrant Bane, it's now on you.
Fantastic. There's a snake right here. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. While he's walking, bonus action, we're gonna use Shield of Faith. He's going to go ahead and take another small piece of tree paper, but like caveman style. And he's going to go ahead and put it on his horn and pull up, and it's going to shine out in light that rains down on him. Now it's 21 AC.
Alright.
And when he
Nice.
And when he comes up to this first snake, he's going to go ahead and go. He's going to go ahead and give a nod, and then he's going to two-hand him baseball into its side.
All right. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but you said Tyrant Bane can see in the darkness. Yes, what?
Yes. Tyrant Bane, Enoch, and Elise can see in darkness.
Okay. So, because the rear guard is in darkness, you get advantage on this roll.
Yes, let's go. 23.
That will hit.
He hits him so hard he makes the snake boy do a flip.
That's gonna be 6 slashing. When he goes ahead and does that, a giant boom of golden light's gonna come out of the axe when I smite.
All right. Here comes the boom.
We're gonna go ahead and smite with a first level spell, and we're gonna go ahead and do an additional smite. 2d8. There you go. Unless he's undead, then I hate him more.
Yeah. He is not undead.
Ah, cool. All right. So he goes ahead and takes 4. So he takes 10.
10 slashing, or 10 damage. All right.
And that's it. Be the end of my turn, unless I got another attack, which I do die. 18.
18. Roll damage.
All right. Oh, snaz, number 6. So he takes 16 altogether.
All right. Another 6 on him. All right. Will that be it for you then?
Yeah, no.
All right, Elise.
Okay, so first question. The whole ability thing with the stone golem, that doesn't affect allies, or correct?
It should not. I believe it is. Let's see here. When a construct starts its turn, do. Yeah, it's up to the construct to choose. So I am not targeting my allies.
Okay.
All right.
That makes this easier. Bloop. First of all, what do I see in this cavern? Now that I'm here and I have the whole 60 feet of dark vision, yada yada.
Alright. Let me go ahead and reveal more of the cavern that you can see here.
Snake man, I'll be
An underground river opens before you. Stalactites hang low over its surface and dripping water echoes in the dark. As I go to reveal more of the map for you. We'll say you get to see about that. 5, 10, 20, 20, 30, 40. You can basically see to about here. And then over this way. Basically you can see, yeah, that.
Second order business. Okay, kids, you know what it's time for. Bonus action, Hunter's Mark, Raz Nsi.
Okay.
And we're gonna go ahead and shoot the bow.
Alright.
First attack is gonna be a... Do I get advantage because I'm out of the darkness and he is in the darkness? Oh, that's right, he is not in the darkness.
He is not in the darkness technically, but let me just see real quick here. What's his AC? A 15 just hits.
Okay. 7 piercing, plus all the other damage. Plus the Sand Hunters, so that's gonna be 13 total.
Alright. As your arrow goes to pierce through the darkness and into the light, as you see, you want Ras Nsi just straining to yell out as much as he can. Your arrow finds purchase right in his mouth as he slumps into the on top of the throne.
All right. Second shot's going at second lock.
All right, let's go. That second lock. That will be a normal to hit him.
16.
For a second lock. That misses. It glances off of his shoulder, but it doesn't find any purchase.
Alright, that's my turn.
Alright.
He's just gonna yell at his free action. Good news, I think I got the big one.
Well, more good news. You hear some more muffled screaming sound like it's coming from behind the throne. as other stuff happens. Alright, next up is Kawasha. He's going to move up. Actually, I think he and Orvex are actually going to stay behind and guard the door, just to make sure nothing else happens.
That is fair.
Yeah, that's reasonable.
Alright, that'll bring us to the top of the turn order, and Dan.
So, I have a question. If I attacked where Ras Nsi is, would I hit the two Yaun-Ti on either side of him with Ice Knife? Are they 5 feet away or 10 feet away? It's kind of hard because he's like in the center.
I'd say based on where he's at, you could hit one of them, but not both.
Okay. Then, considering Elise said Ras Nsi's dead, I think I'm going to use Ice Knife over here. Dan points his orb and utters... Oop, that's the wrong one. There we go. Glossus Ferro! And a giant blue knife made of ice crashes into the floor in between them. And I'm gonna cast that at 2nd level.
Alright, so that's gonna be a dex save for them.
And Ice Knife. So they'll take 8 cold damage if they fail.
Alright, that's a
Oh wait,
fail.
that's only at level 1. Let me do. Yes, since I did that, I add another d6 to that.
I thought it already did that, because it's at 1d6 per level for the dex save.
No, because it didn't give me the option to cast it a higher level.
Huh.
So let me take a quick looky here.
I feel like it should slap a little harder, right?
It's 2d6 cold damage, 1d10 piercing damage.
Okay.
And then if you cast at a higher level, you get 1d6 increase for the cold damage.
Gotcha.
Oh,
so
that's
14 cold damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so they both fail. So
Excellent.
that Brood Guard takes it.
You gotta love a spell that does 2 types of damage, just in case you're scratching your head going, what works? Let's just throw, like, sinks at it, see what happens.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know what? The stabbing you didn't work. How about this ice, though?
It's like an upselling car salesman. Well, what about cold damage?
Yeah. Can I get you into some cold damage today?
Slaps the hood. This baby can fit so many ice knives.
Okay.
This baby can do so much damage.
Before I end my turn, Dan's gonna look at Yuki and, fuck Miyuki Crescere, and she's going to grow in size.
Speaking of which, it's now her turn.
Large
That's why-
dog.
Let's see, I gotta alter her stuff so I know what I'm doing here. She has 20 HP. And, I mean, she's already in front of this Brood Guard. It makes perfect sense she's gonna bite it. Does a 12 hit?
It would be with advantage because of
Oh.
the darkness, so a 25 will hit.
Well then, that's 11 piercing damage.
Ooh, that's a lot of damage. Yeah, this Brood Guard's definitely starting to look bloodied. And that will then bring us to Wick.
Do I just do more AoE just to really royally screw over these guys? Of course I will. Time for Spirit Guardians.
Okie dokie. That's gonna be a bunch of wisdom saves there. Thankfully, it's the same radius as your darkness.
Indeed.
Alright, so Brood Guard, kitty corner to your left. Saved. Kitty, to your right. Fails. In front to your left. Fails. Suck a luck. Has advantage on this. Passes. Mouse on to stage left of the throne. Fails. And mouse on stage right of the throne. Also fails. So, I think that was 4 fails and 2 passes.
Yeah, I think so.
Also, I just realized we are the literal definition of shock and awe right now.
Uh-huh.
came in and killed the boss in one round.
Yeah, at this point it's 2. But still. Oh no, the boss, yeah. The big boss.
Did they think we were playing?
Eh.
You think this is a fucking joke?
What
Making
the hell?
my souffle
Do you think this is a game? Kinda.
in front of my salad?
We need those
Really?
cubes, damn it.
Boss fights in my D&D?
See, you shouldn't have stolen my portal puzzle. This could have just all been avoided if you let me play portal.
You had to take the funny fun pools, and now you know what? Now I'm no longer asking.
Alright.
Valve's not gonna give me a new portal one. They can't count to 3.
Yeah.
No, they're gonna give you a relatively fun VR game that only half the people that have a VR can play.
Oh,
That
Wait.
sounds close to home.
You could actually play it without the VR's head. It was still good.
Yeah, but if you
Alright.
can't play that out, you gotta play it.
Okay, so Zeno, it's your turn.
So I can see the moonbeam, right?
Yep.
I can see where like he's dead. Right?
Yep.
I can see the 4 people sticking out of the moonbeam right next to him.
Yep.
Let's double check in all 3 of those. It's gonna be another level 3 shatter.
Alright.
And right here, just to make sure that he can't actually try to come back to life, because that's a thing that can happen in this game.
Alright. So, Suck-a-Lock fails. Broodguard fails. Malsons automatically fail because technically they're more into darkness. Actually,
Yeah,
so does
like,
the Broodguard.
holy shit.
24 damage.
Well,
Just
Yuan-Ti didn't know what hit
If he
him.
was, he was dead, and now he's dead.
At this point, he's ashes scattered across the floor.
Don't worry, guys, I'm double tapped.
Alright, so that one is there. That one.
You can actually just delete the icon for him. He's gone.
Yeah, you right. Alright. So that takes care of them. Alright.
So I'm gonna
So-
roll that moonbeam for those. Oh wait, no, they're dead. Right.
Well, however, the 2 Malisons that are currently on the edges.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
And Sekaluk, don't forget Sekaluk.
Yep,
Nikolak's
well,
a
it'll be on
tanky
his
boy.
turn proper, but first, the Yaun-Ti.
Oh, it still didn't put it in.
Well,
Thank-
those
thank
Yaun-Ti
you.
are fried. Alright. So, let's see which way
I was
is
about
that
to say,
Yaun-Ti gonna saunter?
That one also has to make a DC 15 save.
Right. First, he failed that.
So,
So
he only has
he
half
is
movement
half movement.
and no reaction. I haven't even had to have Vorn Jr. hit anything yet.
He's just gonna saunter out of the darkness with all of his movement and just turn around and see Zeno along the wall.
They're just up in the air. Oh, hello.
This Broodguard's going to attack with disadvantage on Tyrant Bane because he's in the darkness.
Good luck cracking 21. I'm a Brazil nut right now.
Ah, he just missed with a soft 20 on that one.
Ha 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 ha!
Yeah, you narrowly dodge out of the way as he went to bite you, and it's pitiful how bad he flails trying to get the claws.
I'll laugh at him later. Ha ha! I'll laugh.
Alright, that'll be Suckalok's turn then, who will now roll for the Moonbeam. He passes, so he'll only take 9 points of radiant damage. No! My Ross! You'll pay for what you've done, outsiders!
Oh no, we killed my boyfriend.
Dan bleps.
He's going to saunter into the darkness. Wick, you're close. He's angry. He's going to attack with disadvantage against you.
Mm-hmm. Fair enough.
Oh, there it is. As you see him brandishing a great sword. And he's going to swing wildly. Let's see. That's a 19 hit.
Yeah, do.
So that's gonna be. So. You take 20 points of slashing damage on the first attack.
Mm-hmm.
The second
Very
one
fitting, aren't we?
misses with a 13.
That do miss.
And then the last one also misses with a 12.
That do miss.
Alright. That'll then bring us to Enoch.
Alright, and reading the spell, my guardian goes right after me in initiative. So, first of all, Enoch's going to swing around and back up his boy Wick. So, that's going to be a booming blade. So,
Alright.
Burger sandwich.
are you kidding me?
Hey, a burger
Oh.
sandwich. That means it was just a sticks.
I'm burning my inspiration.
Alright.
Jeez.
Wow. Unfortunately, that's gonna miss.
Program's written by Satanists, man.
It is.
Alright. Well, that ends
Are in on the joke.
his turn, but Jung. Oh, yeah, I need control of my boy because I was going to send him over
Alright.
here.
Alright, I'll move it for you, so he goes right there.
Alright, so let me roll this. Oh, yeah, no, it's slash roll. 20 plus 7. Much better. That's a 23 to hit him.
Yep, that'll hit.
And now, roll 1, 8 plus 8. So that's 13 magical bludgeoning damage to him.
Just crack him across the face, and his right fang just goes flying from that. That did a lot of damage.
Let me also make sure. I don't think he has a second attack yet until I can cast at a higher level than 4th. Number of attacks. 50 stat blocks. Oh no, I have 2 attacks because he has half the number of the level of the spell, so...
Ah.
Yeah, that's a 24.
Yep,
Ooh.
roll that second punch.
Now there's a
Raw
slam attack.
punch!
For another 12.
Alright, rock'em sock'em golem. He just whizzes into it, knocks out the first big fang. The second one manages to punch out a few more teeth in that, and he is looking great.
And just to end off everything, Enoch will yell, Dan, don't let him get to the teleporter.
Dan will salute.
And that's it.
Alright. Tyrant Bane, it's now your turn.
This snake can't see me, right?
No.
Well, he's next to you, but he can't see you great.
Yeah, well, fuck this guy. I'm just gonna walk past him and punch 60-second lock in the face. like, fuck you, nerd. I'm moving over here.
I just imagine you palm him in the face.
I want to go ahead and just pat him on the opposite side of my axe so he just wiggles around while I move toward the next guy.
He goes to swing wildly where he fell to you, but misses.
You have one fight in Undertale where you're fighting the dog that's like, oh my god, I got bit!
just polymorph him into like, I don't know, just like a bodybuilder. Just give him a bodybuilder body of a tiny dog head, so he can just go ahead and body slam the poor thing. All right, let's go ahead. Attack one. Bada beep, bada boop, bada beep, bada boop.
With advantage because you can see him.
Woo! That is 26.
Hits.
All right, that's 9. And oh, Diggly Dog, it's smite time.
Knock him into the moonbeam.
I can't be that asshole. Okay, 3d8. All right, that is 12, so that's 21.
21.
21. And here comes crack number 2. That's a nat 20.
Alley, let's go.
All right, that is 16 slashing damage.
Ooh.
Do you want me to smite or is he dead?
I mean, he's still standing. If you want to
Smite it then! Okay!
Pick him up.
That is 15.
That also gets doubled if that's a 3rd level. You roll 3 more d8s.
Oh, cool! Allow me.
I was gonna say.
Alright, that
okay,
is... Let's see, that 26, 28... 30, that's 43 damage.
Wow.
Holy
I would
cow.
assume this guy is dead.
Oddly enough, he's still barely
Oh,
standing.
Damn.
Well, to point out, you also forgot to roll for him inside Spirit Guardians.
That's
Oh,
true.
that is true.
Wick, go ahead and roll for the damage.
Once again, this is the part 5 curb stomp all over again.
Superior tactics prevails.
That is 14 damage.
So he passed, so he only takes 7. Still barely standing.
Bonus action shove with porn!
Alright.
Not gonna lie, I heard shove with porn.
Shove! That's right! I take my dojins and I give him a fracas rumbling.
Well,
Good.
when I heard shove with porn, I just imagined, well, we do have a Bara.
That is true.
Alright,
It's
make
true.
make an athletics check to shove him.
Oh no, that's just part of my horns.
Oh yeah, heart attack on him then.
Yeah, maybe I can use what I have to shove him. I don't even have to swing for my horns. He just has to make a
Oh, he
strength
just make a
saving throw
saving
against
throw.
a DC equal to 8 plus my proficiency bonus plus my speed modifier. Which is... Math, 8, 15.
He failed by 1. He rolled a 14.
Good.
I kick him into the moonbeam with a hoof.
Alright.
Sparta.
Well, when it comes to his turn, then he'll start taking that damage. So, Elise, it's now your turn.
What boss, says the paladin?
Gonna just take a 5-foot step over here. Yeah, sure. Bonus action move, Hunter's Mark to Zekalock.
Alright.
You sure this guy does not survive the rest of this round?
That's a 27.
Oh, yeah, that'll hit.
Oh no.
8
Oh, they heard.
plus Colossus plus Hunter's Mark. That's
Jesus
14
Christ.
damage.
Like we were being
Yeah,
quiet
well.
about it.
You do manage to successfully... How do you want to describe this kill, Elise?
He just gets kicked into the moonbeam and then it leaves just we'll just say straight through the throat.
Alright, just straight to the throat, and His arm immediately goes slack as he lets his greatsword, his massive greatsword, just drop to the floor. Clang, clang, clang. As he just saunters and falls over backwards, hitting his head on the first step of the dais of this throne.
I still have a second attack.
True, and you have one more Yaun-Ti right next to you.
I do have that, or I have the one that's been kind of being dealt with Yuki and the other one. We'll just go ahead and move it to that guy.
Alright, because you can see in the darkness, roll with advantage.
24.
Hits.
He's away.
Straight damage. You know what? Because I'm feeling like that. We're gonna do the 9 piercing, and then okay. Yeah, we're just gonna do the 9 piercing.
Well, it's still enough to kill him as you strike him right between the shoulder blades. And he collapses onto the floor, narrowly missing Yuki.
Then I'm gonna use the last of my movement to get right here.
Alright. Orvex and Kawasha at this point chime in. I think they heard us. They're banging on the door.
Oh dear.
Admittedly, we were not being quiet about this.
I released 2 shatters. It's kind of my fault.
Alright. Well, Dan, it's your turn.
Well, with Sekalok dead, Dan will break concentration on Moonbeam and turn to look at this one final Yaun-Ti. A wicked smile crosses his face as he holds out his spell focus and utters, Maleficia Fulmin! And I'm gonna be casting a Witch Bolt at this fool. Does a 21 hit?
Absolutely, it's 21 hits.
And what? I mean, he's taken damage before this, right?
Yo, yeah.
Alright. And how many slots? I haven't used any of my... Okay,
Yep.
there we go. So
Well,
I will...
For the future, please note which spell level you're going to be casting it as you're going to cast it. So
Right. I wasn't sure. So I'll go for level 2. That's 15 damage.
as he just collapses onto the floor and flails for a while and then stops moving.
Alright. Well, now we gotta find that cube.
At this point, at least the combat in here is done. As actually, you know what? Yeah, that's still gonna be going like that. Yeah, let's just keep it initiative for now, just because of the stuff that's going on out there. Just mute it slightly, you know, slightly less tense. Alright, so that one's dead. Anything else for your turn then, Dan?
I guess I'll just move and survey the room to see if I see where the cube might be hiding. There was some muffling noise behind the throne, right? That could be interesting. Yep. Yeah, I can fly all the way over across the room and take a peek behind the throne.
As you look behind the throne...
In the darkness.
In the darkness?
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
It's dark over here.
Well, I'll say as you kind of look over, you do see a couple of limbs just kind of sticking out behind the altar. Very undead-looking limbs at that.
Oh.
Kind of tucked in behind the throne.
Found an undead behind the throne.
Oh, there are several limbs that you can see.
Oh, multiple undead behind the throne.
All right. Anything else, then, Dan?
No, I think that's it.
Okay. What do you want me to do? Yuki calls out in your mind.
That's a good question. I mean,
Give
they're
me orders,
undead.
Captain.
They're
Undead?
probably not friendly. I guess hit them while they're down.
What? I can't see. Hold on. Wait. You all hear her bark, and in your mind you hear, I found something over here in the corner.
All right. By all means.
And let me go ahead and reveal more of this.
I just imagine your dog is just super weird. It's like, I'll get it, opens up her mouth, and just a human arm just comes out of it and just grabs it and just pulls it back in.
And you see over here, it's a secret door. Help me open it. I don't have hands.
Secret door.
Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel.
All right. I assume that'll be it for Yuki's turn. Wick.
Yep.
Alright, to undarken or not to undarken, that is the question. We'll turn off darkness.
All right.
And he'll waddle on over. We'll keep Spirit Guardians up just in case, because that won't hurt my friends. But we'll help
All
you
right.
open the door.
So let me just change this up real quick. We'll get rid of that and just change the color of this to... No, not 150 feet, just 15 feet.
But Milo, we need to see.
Alright, so yeah, as you see, there's just like the bodies of 4 ghouls are just sprawled out behind the throne now that you can actually see in here.
Not good.
That's weird.
Teehee.
Alright, so I should make your way over there.
Where was I? Yeah, okay, and I still have some footage left.
Alright, so you open the door, and let me go ahead and reveal this. Ha! Shadows dance over this opulent bedchamber. Cushions lie in one corner, and decorative shields line the walls. Treasures are heaped around the room, gold and silver coins, a gilded harp, a jeweled wine flask, pillows of silk, and fine clothes draped over wooden mannequins. To the east, an engraved stone disc is set into the floor of an alcove. To the west, a rectangular steel plate mounted on the wall is polished to a mirror-like sheen.
And that's the final 5 feet that I can move, but he is diving for it.
Do we all hear this?
Just
Treasure!
mid dive, just.
This is the closest thing to payment we've seen in like 6 months in game.
Yeah.
Yep.
And over a year out of game.
Yep. So, if you want to just dive into the treasure pile, roll an investigation check for me, Wick.
Money, 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 money.
Scrooge McWick, everybody.
DuckTales starts playing.
No, I'm gonna use my inspiration for this. This is important.
Alright.
I literally just hit it. Investigation, jeez. 17, that's
17.
better.
As you kind of dive into, we'll say, this pile of treasure off to your right, because it's the closest to, oh no, the left, because that's closest to you. Let's see. Oh god, I gotta go through and list off everything that's on here. But as you kind of investigate around this corner over here, by this urn, in fact, you kind of go and look. Right next to it, you see a small stone cube bearing an image of a Zorbo on it.
I'm a yoink.
You have the Obolaka puzzle cube.
I have a Blanca.
Balanga.
Alright, so above game, let me go ahead and describe all of the treasure that you can see right around here. There's a Sebian wine flask worth 50 gold pieces. A bejeweled Amnian doublet with matching money pouch worth 75 gold pieces.
We're not broke anymore!
Hooray!
A fine Cormyrean cloak worth 100 gold pieces.
They fight for the shiny coins. It's strange.
A gilded moonshade harp worth 250 gold pieces.
Holy shit.
Hold on. Harp. How much was it?
250.
Also, don't worry, I'm also writing all this down on the piece of paper I was keeping track for my guardian.
There's only one thing Tyrant Bane's looking forward to.
The wine.
No. I want Big Snakeham's sword.
Ah, okay.
It's right in front of him. I was actually going to pass it to you when it got to my turn.
Alright, so there is also the 3 large cushions covered in silk. Those are each worth 25 gold pieces. And actually, as you're over at that urn, inside that urn you find 30 50 gold piece gemstones.
$30, 50 gold piece gems. Woohoo.
In this chest that's nearby, which is unlocked, you find 150 platinum pieces. Scattered upon the floor is 350 gold pieces, 900 silver pieces, and there's a frog-hemoth statuette painted or made of painted wood that has 3 gemstones for eyes. That's worth 100 gold. Oh yeah, there's the frog-hemoth statuette that has 3 amethyst gemstones for eyes.
This is why we bought a bag of holding.
Yep.
As you're looking at that, that'll be for your check. Zeno, what do you do?
So, him hearing Wick say treasure, he's gonna come. Oh, not actually. He's gonna come over here, use bonus action to go inside and be like, "What do you mean, church rat? Holy shit!" So you all hear that. Guys, we're rich!
Alright, I'm gonna math to split between us, so you guys do your thing.
Okay.
Thank you.
Wick's just gold swimming, so we're good.
Yeah.
Can I look around and see if I can find anything else?
Roll an investigation check for me.
I'm gonna use my inspiration because I want to pass this.
Sure.
I want to find something good. That's a 15.
15. Well, as you see the stuff that's kind of scattered about here, you look to the pile of pillows that is at the north end of the room. As you kind of look and saunter around, you find a book underneath one of them. Alright, as you kind of look it over, yeah, this looks like it's a spell book.
Ooh.
Dan will be happy about this. Dad, get in here! We found something for you!
Ooh.
Alright. Next up is the Yaun-Ti's turn as they keep trying to bang down the door.
Our plain rope is doing wonders.
Also, Orvex and Kawasha, they're doing work.
Oh yeah, I guess I should math them in, shouldn't I? Well, crap.
I was about to say, just give us the even shares first, and then we can properly distribute to them in a minute.
Yeah.
Also, Orvex is being paid in hot Minotaur wife. He's fine.
We saved his life, so, we're kind of square.
Mm-hmm. All right. Enoch, what do you do?
Enoch will immediately motion for Vorn Jr. to follow him and pass Sekulok's sword to Tyrant Bane. I might need you to help me buy time as he starts dashing over to, I want to say this is, let's see here. 1, 2,
Oh, yeah.
3, 4, 5,
Also,
6.
I was gonna say, go past Sekulok's greatsword. Okay. I thought
Yeah.
for some reason I was thinking about something else, but yeah. All right. So where else are you gonna be going there, Enoch?
Enoch's going to run over here while also directing his guardian to follow. And he's going to try to help them bolster the door and begin casting, because I didn't realize this last session, but Fabricate takes 10 minutes to cast. If I can cast it, though, if I can cast it, I can turn that door into a solid wall.
All right. So you're gonna start casting. Fabricate the hold down the door. All right.
And also have Vorn Jr. try to bolster it, because he is strong boy.
All right.
You're gonna Kingdom Hearts him, turn a door into a wall.
I got just the escape. Oh, I'm gonna love this. I love doing this. I mean,
So-
you got a stone golem that's tons. I'm only 400. That thing is yes, so that's fine. He can help you hold down the door. I got a different plan.
Go right ahead.
Speaking of which, Tyrant Babe, what do you do?
I am taking his sword as a war trophy. The first thing I'm doing.
All
It is
right,
my
you have a
people's
great
tradition.
sword.
I already statted out a basic stats for a greatsword. Is there anything fancy dancy about it? Like, does it
Lots
lower
of snake
property value and
motifs
even
on it.
tire wear? Like,
Lots of snake motifs, and you kind of see where the hilt kind of meets the blade of the sword. There's a circular crest on it that has a blue triangle on it.
He'll tilt his head at that and scratch his head. And he'll throw it on his back. In lieu of a sheath, he'll go ahead and just use his chain toga to go ahead and just kind of keep it in one place.
Fair enough.
I statted it out. I named it Big Snord. Snord, like a snake sword. Snord.
I'm sorry, the second you said that, I thought of Snord VPN.
Snord VPN. The only service that's made up. I'll make the getaway. Put everything you can in gold.
It's the Sunblade's VPN of choice.
Put everything you can in boxes, caskets, whatever.
Try your free trial now at SnordVPN.com and use promo code SUNBLADE to get 10% off of your
And
first order.
I am going to use this spell that probably no one knew I had.
Ooh!
I'm going to the river.
Speed.
I am going to create something that can carry all of us. What do I want? I want a plesiosaur.
Plesiosaur.
If not a plesiosaur, then at least a flail snail wearing like little fishbowl helmets over each flail head.
You know what? Oh.
But yeah, I want aquatic parameters of summoning this steed. It is going to be able to carry all of us except the golem. Sorry, buddy, you were a rock. And it'll be able to carry us expediently the fuck out of here, down the river, into the ocean, wherever, into the mouth of wherever. Could be a fish, could be a big water snake, could be a plesiosaur. Could just be shallow water. It could just be a flail snail that's just really big. Like, who knows? Dealer's choice.
As much as I would love to see that happen, the limitations of the spell say a warhorse, a pony, a camel, an elk, or a mastiff. You might allow other animals to be summoned as steed. Let me I'll check the stats of a plesiosaur. Just one hot
I've been a good boy. Unc loves me. I crit that dude super fucking hard. He probably had legendary actions. I'm so sorry.
You crit him so hard, and I just destroyed him.
I hit him so hard that my Tyrant Bane's outlines turned to a Gurren Lagann scene.
Sure,
You know
Raz
what?
Nsi had a lot that he could have done before we completely shut him down.
And now I have a big snord, which means it's gonna hurt a lot harder.
You know what? I will be gracious and
Yeah.
allow you for this once, Rabbit, to have a plesiosaur as a water mount.
It is going to go ahead and be shimmering gold, and its scales are gonna look the same as the iridescent scales of Unk.
Yeah.
This is a gleamy ass dinosaur, y'all.
Graphic
Why?
art all in order, coming in 3 days.
And it just happens to have a saddle on the back, too.
Big saddle for big boys.
Holy fucking shit. It's a plesiosaurus. Jesus. Holy onk. What the fuck?
That's what imagine his head just pops out of the water like,
Oh my god, you know what it is?
what?
You remember in Mario 64, the monster under that one level?
Yeah, Hazy Maze
It's
Cave.
that.
Yeah.
Alright.
Don't remind me of Hazy Maze Cave. It makes me so sad.
That's
Alright.
the
So
one good
confused.
thing from that level. That level sucked, but that dinosaur was adorable. You could ride on its head and control where it went.
Someone forgot about Clockland, but okay. What else we got?
I said that level, not that game. Clockland is really a dick. Don't be
Alright.
that one where you ride only the Rainbow Road, wherever the fuck it is.
Okay.
Alright.
So, for the sake of expediency, you spend your turn casting Find Steed, and you have a plesiosaurus mount. That will be it for your turn, Elise.
Gonna gonna use my action to dash. I'm gonna come into the treasure room,
Alright.
and I want to check out that desk.
Alright. The desk. What does it say about the desk?
Soon.
On the desk you find there's a very large, nice-looking mirror that's on it. That's actually where the Rockhemoth statue is currently sitting at, as well as the wine flask.
I assume we have been scooping this into the bag of holding.
Mm-hmm. It's probably gonna take you a while to do that, but yeah.
Yeah, I just assume one of the
Wick,
first.
I'm gonna say, okay, for the sake
Oh
of initiative,
no, wait.
Wick, are you actually gonna be stepping upon the stone disc? That's an important question.
No.
Do it.
Yes.
You know what
Do
the
it.
answer is.
Do it.
Oh no.
Okay, so I gotta zoom out for this for a second because
All right.
Oh boy.
Our beautiful.
Where do I
dumb little
teleport to?
if you don't have a specific destination in mind, let's see how many teleporters are on this map.
A
Boy,
lot.
howdy, boy, howdy, I sure wish we had some candy in that. in that treasure.
Oh, you just appear in the crotcheteria.
One.
You lean over, grab a piece of candy, go, hello, lady, step back in the circle.
Hold on a sec. 1, 2, 3, 4. D4 for me.
Okay.
Wick is
Four.
Wick does do this specifically for candy.
I'm gonna laugh so hard. If you appear
One,
there, you just
two,
grab a piece of
three.
candy, leave, explain nothing.
Elise both
Oh.
look at him, go,
Okay.
and he's already gone.
So, I can't believe I actually have to say this, but
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Pop,
Good!
You find yourself in a room with 3 Yaun-Ti just kind of lounging about. One of them is definitely holding a platter, and they all stare at you and look at you. And they begin to run out and drop the platter on the floor.
Oh, good candy. My day is complete.
Congratulations, you have some candy.
Okay, thank you, ladies. I really appreciate you sharing. Okay, I love you. Goodbye.
Okay, so, do you want to focus on heading back to the room, or are you just gonna randomly teleport?
Oh,
Another
no.
important question.
Your answer carefully.
Oh.
I see where one of them is.
You say we're answer carefully, but we know the answer. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
You're
You
just
know
gonna
the
be
answer.
random. Okay, roll another d4 for me.
Wick makes my cortisol levels spike.
Yeah.
1. Okay. Boink.
Room.
Oh God!
Hello, I am your god now.
You find yourself in a you find yourself in a very small balcony, and as you look over, you're looking down. It's a state of chaos, as at this point, everybody hears this.
Hail.
3 gongs. As you see, there's one Yaun-Ti currently standing next to the gong, ringing it out, and panic is just starting to happen.
Oh, Wick here.
He's just gonna pop a candy into his mouth. Whoop.
Actually,
Alright, roll another d4 for me.
I cannot fucking believe the audacity of this
Three.
small of this
This
small
little
creature.
boy.
oh my god.
As
I win.
you find yourself back in the throne room.
Where? How? What?
Yeah, you just see Wick having a platter just full of candy.
I got candy.
Oh, good.
Uncas blessed us with a ride out of here.
Please
Oh,
say
good.
my turn.
This is a great day.
If you've never seen it before, Wick, you are now witnessing a plesiosaur.
Oh, I
Think
am
it's my
pleased to meet
turn?
you, please, yes, you are here. Have a candy. You too.
Oh, thank you. I scooped the candy.
Alright. Oh god, we're doing this with this initiative.
Me and the plesiosaur are now enjoying a candy.
But you know what? Just for the sake of brevity, and it seems like as you guys go to begin to set up
I
and
gotta thank
possibly
God Wick's
beat
over
up
there.
into escape. After 10 minutes of trying to gather treasure, you manage to barricade that door. And Dan, one important thing, as you're standing next to Ras Nsi, there are 2 things that you see on him. You see he has a unique-looking long sword, and he also has a little satchel on him as well.
I'll take both those things.
All right. So, with that out of the way, this seems like a good point to go ahead and take a break.
Huzzah.
Thank you, because I've been needing to go to the bathroom for the last
Oh.
10 minutes.
There's
Thank
other
you.
stuff that I forgot was in the treasure hoard that was just given to there not too long ago. So, yeah, let's go ahead and take a break, and then I'll add that other stuff in there as well.
There
that is
there was something I did want to look for specifically in there, but that can wait till we get back.
Don't worry, this dinosaur could carry a meteor on its back. It could carry your stuff. That's a relevant history joke. All right, I'll be back.
I will
Alright.
return with more water.
Hey, chat. So we definitely just murked one of the mid-bosses of this entire campaign. How you all doing? Oh, that was fun. Also, I don't know who's all still here. The silence that greets me is telling. I mean, I had nothing to do with even attacking that boss. I beat up like one small snake guy and didn't even kill him. Like, the best part is, if he can, actually, yeah, no, he doesn't have to breathe. Vorn Jr. can follow us through the grotto, just walking through the water, because he's here for an hour. So, yeah. Oh, snap, we're hearing sun in the background. Oh. Oh, I hear someone approaching. Whew. Though now I'm just basking in the afterglow. I've heard stories about Raz Nsi tearing up people. I didn't think that it would go down that way.
Oh no, we got extremely lucky because I've actually read up on that boss as well.
The only thing I know is that he was a fairly high-level caster, and he had access to Counterspell, which the second Dan silenced, and I'm like, yep, no, I am bringing out my golem now.
The funny thing is that if he had Counterspell, I have Counterspell, but mine's a lot worse because of the fact I'm a wild mage.
Alright. So,
I mean, mine's also worse because I'm a warlock. So I default Counterspell at 4th level now, and next level, 5th level. I only get 2.
while we're... Oh, go ahead. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh no, I was just talking around.
By the way, for the sake of flavor, as soon as Wick teleported away, Zeno immediately ran. I was like, oh fuck, I lost a child. Okay, he's right there. Thank God.
Yeah, over the course of like 6 seconds, it was just like, run out, grab some candy, see them chaos, come back. It's just like, oh, they're back.
At
I
least
see all the fucking people in that room trying to go towards the door, and it makes me smile.
well, now
really
they're
does.
going towards a wall.
I have
Yeah,
returned.
If my cartography skills are correct, we're going from here to here.
While also seeing other things in between. Also, I'm now going to take this chance to step away and use the bathroom now that we've got more people back.
Wonder why my moonbeam gif isn't working anymore. Well, now it kind of seems like it's trying to work. Oh, wait. But Vaughn is gone. I can do puns now.
I'm gonna be honest, guys. In the last week, I've been watching, because of Obi-Wan, I've been watching a bunch of videos about lightsabers. I want a lightsaber now.
I mean, who doesn't?
I want, specifically, I'll show the chat. I want this lightsaber because it's Obi-Wan's Episode 1 lightsaber, and Obi-Wan from Episode 1's lightsaber is my favorite one of all time.
Neat.
And look at how pretty it is. There's an actual lightsaber.
Alright, I have a pun. Need an arc? I know a guy.
Well, with that being said, I also finally got my hands on a copy of the new Mordenkainen book, and I am surprised at what stat blocks made it in and which ones didn't. For instance, all of these Yaun-Ti in that book. Ras Nsi, not. But they put in all of the demon lords from Out of the Abyss into it. So I don't know what was the guidelines for what boss characters made it into there.
I know I got it on Roll20, and I haven't looked into it proper yet. But I know there's 30 different races up in that book to play.
Well, no, it's just retweaked versions of existing races.
Oh, yeah.
Also,
but...
let's just pour one out for the homies that played goblins who now have a much more nerfed Fury of the Small.
Oh, is it really? Darn.
Yeah, they did the opposite of what they did for Asmar's Healing Hands, which they improved Asmar's Healing Hands so that way you can now roll above what your level would be in healing. but you have a chance of rolling lower too because you're actually rolling dice. But for Fury of the Small, which made sense where it's just a static damage based on your level, now you only get to do your proficiency mod in extra damage, and it's still only once rest thing, I think. Or it might be proficiency mod, but still, that's a maximum of only 6 extra damage.
Cool. Don't you want to do 6 damage against the, I don't know, Earth Genie? That'll get him.
Yeah.
That'll do it.
I like how there's 3 flavors of Aquaman. You could be a Trident, a Sea Elf, or a Water Genasi.
Also, one of the funniest things ever. Let me see if I can find a picture. So, because me and Citric were going through the book the other night, and we found was one of the highest stat blocks in there for a normal humanoid. Let's see here. Scroll up. Just, I could have sworn I shared it in here. Where's our boy? Where's our boy? Here it is. 1 second. Copy image. Have a look at the CR18 Drow consort. This guy's stronger than an Elder Brain.
How? What?
Yeah, no, you don't want to get murked by a guy in a spider silk mesh vest.
Oh man, just like getting rolled over by the hot bar at a golf club.
Exactly. Kick your ass in his sarongs. I'll drop that in chat for people if I can't. Oh no, I got a copy.
Anyway, who here hates puns?
Oh,
Out of
actually,
curiosity.
for chat. There we go. Hey guys, yeah, look at our CR18 Drow himbo.
Vaughn hates puns.
Oh, Vaughn hates puns? Ah, cool. All right, this is payment for me. Okay, so, hey, Caitlin.
Uh-huh.
Did you hear about the cat that went to the gym?
I didn't.
He had to pay his annual fleas.
Oh.
As Wick stands at the steps of this throne room. I do not like these stairs. They're always up to something.
Oh.
You know what? I got 2 arms. Here's another one for you. Hey, Caitlin again.
What, Rabbit?
Did you hear about the pirate who went to the farmer's market to buy corn?
I didn't.
He had to pay a buccaneer. Are you withering? You're withering.
Yes, I am. You hurt me. This is the equivalent of a real life vicious mockery.
Yeah, and shout out to my best friend over 15 years, Alex. You made me numb to all this shit.
You know what?
I was gonna say, if you think that's bad, in that Dungeons and Daddies podcast I was listening to, they have a whole mechanic when it comes to them telling dad jokes. In character, since they're dad, every time somebody says a dad joke, everybody else takes a D4 in psychic damage.
You want dad jokes? All right, hold on.
I got another pun here. There was a recent study that tried to pinpoint the effect alcohol had on walking. The results were staggering.
I'll do it again. Hey, Caitlin!
Yes, Rabbit.
Did you hear about the 2 guys who stole a calendar?
Oh
They got 6 months each!
Oh.
By the by, while we have a moment, I've at least split this up into 6, but as far as the actual money goes,
Okay.
if anybody is ready, everybody has 150 silver pieces.
Oh, even me? I'm just a guest here.
Yes, I am putting you in this. Just look. I feel like we would split with Tired Bane for this.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
Yeah.
even if you don't come back, and you might come back, you never know. I still feel like you should. I feel like he deserves payment for this.
Yeah.
So yeah, 150 silver pieces, 58 gold pieces. We have 2 extra.
Let me see.
We can
On what?
throw those
Okay.
towards Kawasha because we're probably also going to be working on paying him after this.
Yeah.
Okay, so 100. So I got 150 silver pieces. And how many gold and whatnot?
58 gold pieces.
Sweet. Okay.
25 platinum.
That's more money than I've ever seen in D&D.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a lot. That's a lot of PP.
That is a lot of
And-
PP.
And 5 gems.
And 5 gems each. That would mean 5 times 50, 250 more gold in gems for
Is that
everyone.
50 gold or platinum?
For platinum, it was 25 platinum.
And
5
how much?
gems.
How much were the gems worth again?
50.
50? Okay.
Yeah, so it's 250 GP in just gems. Though, in all honesty, we could cover almost his entire time with us if we just give Kawasha the harp. Here,
That's true.
it's big, it's
That's
shiny,
true.
and it's pretty.
Here,
We could let-
Kawasha, you
We can let them have a piece of the treasure, so we don't have to worry about paying them.
Here, Kawasha, you look like a man who enjoys music. Here's a harp.
And if you don't, you can sell it for 250 gold, which is what we owe you.
Right.
All right, well, if we're ready, I'm ready.
Let's see.
I'm also ready.
Ready!
So, now that and also as a point of order, for Dan, he also did have a pair of nice looking bracers that were on his wrists
I
too.
saw that.
Well, I'm gonna take those two, and I'm gonna have a lot of identifying to do.
Yeah.
Also, take his shoes. Very expensive.
Yes.
Very
I
expensive.
mean, he's
Also-
a snake. He has no shoes.
And
Well,
also
no.
to highlight, there were also some engraved bone dice, a small mirror in the wooden frame, and some cloth with gold vestments in it. Those were each worth 25 gold pieces, and there are also 2 other potions in there as well.
Well, I'm definitely taking those potions.
Just rob the place.
Yeah,
Basically.
Mm-hmm.
Completely looting him. Let's see. The bone dice are 25. What was the other thing? The mirror?
Yep, there was a mirror and a wooden frame, and a bolt of cloth with gold vestments in it.
And whoop, bolt of cloth with gold vestments. And those were all 25, yeah?
Yep.
Doke. And there was one thing I wanted to see who potentially was in the treasure word. Just want to look around for, I don't know, a crystal ball potentially worth 1,000 GP for nothing in particular.
Ah, yes.
If only I had a handful of diamonds that would work.
Typically
moment.
500.
You know what? Right next to one of the columns, and kind of centered on the pillow, you do see there is a crystal ball matching that description.
Dan's eyes light up, and he takes the crystal ball. And he also has to talk with Zeno about that book that might be of interest.
Oh yeah, like as soon as Zeno sees the wick is fine, he's like, "Hey, look, here you go."
Ooh.
Oh yeah, definitely looks like a spell book.
My only question is, or request is, you find a spell for teleportation more than a couple of 100 miles, you share it with me so I can get the hell home.
Will do.
Well, in that book, I have listed the spells that are in there: Expeditious Retreat, False Life, Magic Missile, Shield, Blindness Deafness, Hold Person, Misty Step, Animate Dead, Counterspell, Fireball, Blight, Polymorph, Contact Other Plane, Gas, and Create Undead. Above game, that was very good. You had to jinx him to keep him from casting spells.
Yeah.
Well, from the fact you got the jump on him.
Holy shit. Those are some dangerous ass spells.
yeah. Like I said during break while everyone was gone, The only spell I knew he had was counterspell, so the second you silence him, I'm like, yeah, no, I'm bringing out Vorn.
Cute,
Alright,
cute.
so I'm assuming that you and Zeno are looking at this book together.
Mm,
Although, to be fair, we should probably get
Oh,
out before we
yeah.
look at the stuff.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Please get on the dinosaur!
Alright.
Get on the
Because
what?
they are a large creature, I'll
Holy
say.
Guys, spell books.
All aboard the SS Paleosaur.
I'll
This is
say
the one
that.
time you're not gonna want to fly.
Oh, I'll say you'll be able to carry 4 of you. I'll say based on the fact that it's a large creature.
Dad, I'm gonna
5.
fly with
Put
you.
Wick on the neck.
All right.
Fine, 4 plus Wick because Wick is
Hey.
small.
I am smart.
There you go. You get so many privileges. Alright.
I was about to say, I'll give up my spot because Vorn Jr. lasts for an hour. I can literally ride on his shoulders out of here.
Oh, I
Alright.
just have to double check something about this river. Just un momentito.
Enoch piggybacking on Horn Jr.
Or I just imagine him on his shoulders, like Pirates of the Caribbean, just walking along the bottom of the lake.
Yeah.
Or,
I mean, technically he can't drown because he's a construct.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has a whole list of condition immunities.
how deep is the river?
I would actually
Outside of,
go ahead.
I was going to say, outside of game, I would be willing to trade my helmet for the bracers if nobody else wants them.
I have no idea what they do, so Enoch has no dog in this race.
I mean, I gotta identify them, but it
I was going
put
to say, that's
in
why
the-
I'm saying outside of game. I know what they do,
Yeah.
but
Ah,
I mean, I don't know if I could even wear the bracers, but I could use some armor class.
They're not
have-
technically armor. They're just clothing.
Then I could definitely wear them. I have an armor class of 11. Still, and I don't have anything like, mage armor or shield, but I do have mirror image, which is helpful.
I only
Alright.
ask because I'm up front a lot and I go down a lot, and I could
That's
use some
true.
extra AC.
That's
Which
a
is
good
why
point.
I'm willing to trade my helmet.
No, we don't want you to trade your helmet.
we need Hootie
Like,
Pumpkin.
Yeah, like above game, like it makes sense. In character, like your helmet is even more adorable than you are.
I mean,
It
now
makes
I'm,
you even more adorable.
now I'm
So,
just picturing Dan wearing the helmet, but his hat is still on top of the helmet.
Yeah. Oh my god, it just looks like an owl who's just a fine feathered hat.
I am the
Alright.
owl wizard now.
So, let's see. Who is all going to be riding on the Plesiosaur aside from Tyrant Bane and Wick?
Well, we probably want to give some space for Kawasha and Orvex because they don't have much in the way of getting around.
Alright.
Kawash is a druid. Turn into a fish. Go.
Kawasha also doesn't have any real level, so he probably doesn't have access to things with swim speeds.
Oh, that's... Alright, hop on the dinos.
Ugh,
You've earned it.
thank you. Alright.
Oh, no,
so-
I wasn't using Tyrant Man's voice. I was doing my voice. No, never answer me when I speak like that. No, that's...
Alright. So there's room for one more about the Plesiosaur. Who wants to go with?
Elise will.
Elise. Okay. So then I take it.
I can
begs the
come back
question.
in trips. I could go ahead and go to where we're going, drop off the people, and then just come on back.
Well, I mean, Dan has the broom.
Zeno would be fine.
Yeah,
with-
Dan and
with
Zena, and Zeno's
Yeah,
going with
Dan
him,
and
then
Zeno can
Enoch
fly.
has the robot.
If Yuki goes back to her normal size, someone could probably just carry her, either riding the dinosaur or on broomback.
I
Come
can
on, my
carry
lap,
her.
Yuki. I want to pet you.
I'll say that if Yuki rides on you, that would be enough weight exerted that your broom would probably be flying at half speed.
That's fair.
Yeah, it sounds like Wick is fine with holding Yuki.
Yeah, we are both tiny. I feel like that will make one person.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, just throw Yuki on there. That's fine. So, Zeno and Dan are flying. Enoch's riding on the back of Vorn Jr., and everybody else is going to be on the plesiosaur. Excellent. Good. As everybody's going to begin to move down further into this lake.
Oh, wait, I just thought of something. Something funny. Prestidigitation allows you to, like, leave a mark or something, right? Like a tag?
For a
Yeah.
minute.
Yep. They're not going to be able to get near unless they use the portals, but they probably can. Dan's going to use prestidigitation to leave on the wall. Dan the Magic Man was here, and then leave.
Dan the Magic Man. Alright. Well, as you go to leave your mark, and as everybody goes to make their way down to the river, by the time the plesiosaur gets to about this point here, I'm going to go ahead and read this off here, and some stuff's going to happen.
Oh, boy.
Oh boy.
Alright, where's VJ? VJ, you're going to be over here. Just gotta trust your luck, because along the banks of the river, it's probably maybe about 5 feet for you, Enoch, so you would have no time just riding on the shoulders of VJ.
Yeah, at this point I feel like he's just Gurren Lagann posing as, like, Vorn Jr. has his hands around his ankles while he's just standing.
But as you get to the towards the entrance of this cave right here, an underground river opens before you. Actually, wait, is that the right one? 21. An underground river widens to form a flooded grotto. To the west, a pebble-strewn bank rises to a door recessed in the cavern wall. Near the middle of the lake, bones cling like a tide mark to a rocky pillar. And I'll need everybody to roll perception checks for me.
Boy.
With my 0,
Bushki.
My
I got
one.
a 10.
I got a 5.
Sam.
16, baby.
What did Yuki get?
Nice.
9.
11.
She's getting pet, though. It's understandable she
I
doesn't
was gonna
see
say
anything.
she's getting
I was half hoping that like Yuki got like a nat 1 so she could just deflate.
Alright. Well, I'm gonna have to grab something else here. Because...
Nobody saw
where is
it.
the turn tracker?
This is fine.
Oh, there's the turn order. It was hiding right over there.
There's a reason I didn't delete it. Or did I? I don't remember. I have so many boxes on so many screens right now.
Where is the one I want to grab? Which track is it? Because I'm gonna need you guys to roll initiative.
Oh boy.
Is this it?
Oh boy.
Nope, that's not it.
Wait for the tracker to come up, guys.
Oh, yeah.
Wait for the tracker.
Oh, here it is.
Wait for the tracker. Why nobody listened?
To be fair,
The tracker was there a second ago.
yeah, I was
You
about to
just
say,
have to click your token.
It's not gonna come up on the tracker, even if we click our token. There's no tracker.
The tracker was already there, so it's not my fault.
Oops.
Okay.
That's why I did click it after I cleared the turn order, so it's fine. We can always add them back.
Hold on.
I'm too busy petting a puppy.
Song from the Venture Brothers? I've heard this exact same song on the Venture Brothers.
royalty free, man.
Uh-huh.
Oh, God bless. Alright.
I gotta refresh because of the chat thing, but let me just do that again.
How is it that I had like the most average perception, but I had the first turn?
There it is. I gotta go on the right layer. What's that? bonus. First time running these things, by the way. So they have a +1, which means that they rolled a soft 20. Okay.
About this time, we figured that maybe we were better off escaping through the horde of Yaun-Ti.
We haven't seen what it is yet.
What could possibly be in the water? Just a piranha.
Fine.
Call it a name, slap it around.
It's not like there's an aboleth or anything.
The only reason you think there's an aboleth is because the song is called Aboleth's Deaths. He's fucking with you. Milla the Ninja is fucking with you. And you're letting him do it!
You're right, though. It's not an aboleth, but there is something else in the water.
See?
I'm playing
See?
on personal ignorance, so I'm just like, you know what? Fuck it, let's go. We're gonna run into a bunch of sharks. It's gonna be okay.
Yes,
Of course,
freshwater
there's gonna be
sharks.
velociraptor.
Yes,
Freshwater sharks.
Yes, we're gonna fight freshwater sharks. I'm gonna cast command. They're all gonna carry us out, and I'm gonna ride the plesiosaur like surfboard out of here.
Okay.
Because
Wait,
going
I'm
into the water...
I'm gonna place my bets. Eels.
Eels?
Eels.
I don't
Eels
know.
Eels
I
can
don't.
be really fun.
I don't
know.
know. I don't know, Caitlin. That's a pretty appealing answer. I don't know.
Caitlin,
Huh?
you joke? You're not that far off because...
Oh.
Bursting forth from the water, a massive array of eel-like heads protrude from the water as this massive beast just springs out. And because it has surprise...
Whoops.
Oh, that's right. I gotta roll for the plesiosaur, too.
Ignore
Yep.
that.
So the plesiosaur will just say that you rolled a 10.
A better question.
Mild
Oh, go ahead.
curiosity, Milla. Has it been 10 minutes? I'm going to
Yeah,
assume
it has
so.
been 10
okay.
minutes.
Yeah, I assume.
Because by that time it has, things have, barred the door, so sending.
That's fine. Vaughn, you're
Technically,
sorry.
because you're technically surprised as it bursts out of the water because you did not perceive it with your perception check. So, alright, this Hydra. Where did I stick the statue of this thing again? Dang it. There it is.
Guys, we gotta get up on its back.
Get up on the Hydra's back.
Cat, I
No,
know I've
we'll
been
say
watching
that-
you. I want to see it said at least once.
The plesiosaur is going to take 2 bites, and Tyrant Bane, Elise, and Wick, you're each going to take another bite attack as this thing just starts threshing around.
Okay.
So on the plesiosaur, crap, I gotta see what stats are on this thing as well.
It's a shame we don't have a satyr and a flying horse in the party. Really help here.
Chick that'll throw magic at us.
Danny
Alright.
DeVito can't help us now.
We need Danny DeVito, guys.
Yeah, we gotta just figure out how we can book Danny DeVito right now.
And you got any
Probably
ham?
cameo. I want all the ham.
So the plesiosaur takes 33 points of bite or piercing damage between the 2 bites. It lets out a bellowing wail as it gets rough. Alright, we'll start with Elise. That's a soft 20 to hit you.
That will hit.
You take 14 points of piercing damage. Tyrant Bane. That's a 22 to hit. For 12 piercing.
Alright.
And then Wick. That's also a 19 to hit you for 7 piercing damage. And everybody else is surprised, getting back to the top of the turn order, and Zeno. You see this massive creature just erupt out of the water and start biting at your friends. What do you do?
Real quick, can I roll an intelligence check to know if Zeno has actually ever seen a Hydra? Because, well, again, I know what it is. But...
Nature check. Ten.
10.
You're not sure what this creature is.
Oh, okay. Alright, well, not knowing, going with the safe bet. Let's roll that chaos die, everybody. He's gonna go for a fireball on this thing.
Oh boy.
That's a 17, so my last level 3 spell, let's go. Aim it right here. So it's just hitting everything in front of him. 32 points of damage.
Alright, so it's gotta make a dex save. That's a failure, so it takes the full brunt. Alright, anything else?
That's it.
Alright, next up is the Hydra again. Second verse save is the first. It's gonna make 2 bites of the plesiosaur. Oh yeah, those are both gonna hit. 15. That's 32 points of damage. Your mount's looking like it's on its last leg. Or last spin.
I'm gonna split one of those. Which one was how much damage individually for each bite?
It was 17 on one and then 15 on the other.
All right, I'm gonna use my reaction for share the pain, and I'm gonna cut that down in half for them. And the Hydra needs to make a con saving throw.
All right, so that's a +5. That's a 16, so it does not take the split damage. However,
Man,
for the split damage,
one of these days someone's gonna fail on this. I am certain of it.
I think you've had one person fail it.
So, how much damage does the plesiosaur take now?
It is. I'm keeping track of its health. It's down to 9 HP or 10 HP.
Okay, no. How much damage was dealt to it? That was halved?
30. Let's see, it was 32.
32 if he didn't get.
It was like 24 damage in that round.
And then that was halved because of the share pain thing. And I'm just gonna go ahead and use this skill, Divine Allegiance. I'll take the rest of it.
Okay.
So how much am I taking?
So that would be 24 damage then.
Yeah. What a shame. 76 Minotaur. All right, let's go.
All right. So rest of the attacks. One on you, Tyrant Bane. Oh yeah, that's a 22 to hit.
Stop.
16
Stupid
points.
goddamn Greek myth.
16 on you, Wick.
Okay.
That's gonna be a hit.
That meets, yeah.
I didn't say 16 to hit. I was gonna say that definitely hits. You take 25 points of damage. I rolled max on the die.
Hydras don't fuck around.
And
Yep.
Elise, that's 26 to hit for 21 points of piercing damage.
Ow.
Yeah, Wick's not looking great.
All right. Next up is Orvex. All right, so I just have. Oh, I forgot. Since you did the fireball damage onto it, it does gain another head, so it's gonna also do a bite attack against Orvex. Yeah, I can do that. Orvex. Yeah. Orvix is looking kind of rough after that. Sorry, just move sliding that so I can get good luck. Alright. So that does it for the Hydra's turn then. Orvax is going to see how the head is within range. He's going to stab it.
Technically, with how many creatures are around it, he should get sneak attack.
Oh yeah, he'll definitely get sneak attack on this. Points of damage, not bad. But that's still up. Next up will be Yuki.
Is she anywhere close enough to do anything to the Hydra?
She's within 5 feet, technically.
Alright. I mean, she's in small dog form, because I would have, it probably would have ran out by now, yeah?
Yeah.
Alright,
If
so
it's,
she's...
like a bit, so.
Yeah, so she's going to bark and give someone the help action.
Alright. Elise.
Alright. Gonna have to recast Hunter's Mark, because it's probably gone away at this point. So, putting it on the Hydra. And then, first longbow attack is a 23.
Hits.
There's Colossus and Hunters, that's 9, plus the longbow. That's good, that's 20 points of damage.
20 points of damage, okay.
And then the second attack is a 23.
Alright.
For just 12 points of damage.
Alright, 12.
And then Elise is gonna look at Tyrant Bane and go, should we fall back?
We have
fight this.
in here. We'll be overrun if we go back.
I was just saying, it's either fight this thing or fight the hundreds of snake people that are trying to find us and get pissed at us.
I'll take the snake ball to the snake wave. Thank you.
I think I have a plan.
Alright. Next up is the Plesiosaurus. And it's going to take its neck, and seeing as how close it is to this thing, it's going to bite at the Hydra.
Go get it, Uncle Pogo!
That's a hit.
Let's go!
A palpable hit? Let's see. 16 points of damage. Attaboy!
Why are you worried? We have a dinosaur.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, since it's engaged with this thing, it's going to attempt to... Well, it can't really move around it because of how big that thing is, so... Dan, it's your turn.
Alright, that's gonna alter my plan if the Plesiosaur can't get past.
Yeah.
I was gonna use Hypnotic Pattern to try and lock it in place, but if the Plesiosaur can't get through, that's a moot point.
Wait, can we... Dan, think me and you can actually fly over this thing?
I mean,
It is 20... The caverns are 20 feet high, and it's currently about... It's swimming at the surface. It's about 10 feet, so... You can just barely get over the top of this thing?
yeah, but the problem is the Plesiosaur again. Everyone else is gonna be stuck on this side after I Hypnotic Pattern. That's, of course, if it even fails the Wisdom saving throw.
So, what are you going to do instead?
Alright, if I can't Hypnotic Pattern, I'm just gonna zap at one with good old-fashioned Witch Bolt.
Alright.
And I'll do this. This seems like a serious threat. I'm gonna do it at level 2.
Okay.
Does a 26 hit?
Yes, it does. What's the damage?
Alright, let's find out. That's gonna be 7 damage, and a dark blue lightning bolt appears on its chest. I can just auto-hit it from here on out.
Alright. Yep. The lightning arcs, and then it just gets out a large shriek. Anything else?
Let's see. As bonus action, again, this seems like a serious threat. I'm willing to jinx this thing. How about we give it a good old-fashioned... Where are you in here? There it is. An Ignis Maleficia. It starts glowing dark blue, and whoever attacks next is going to have advantage on it.
Speaking of which, Tyrant Bane, it'll be your turn then.
Oh, Caitlin, I'd heal you, but he just said the magic A word.
Do your thing. Do your thing. It's okay. I have a plan too.
Okay. Tyrant Bane's gonna go ahead and pull out Big Snord. And
Attack with Big Snord.
And he's gonna go ahead and give it a big ol' twippity thwap with advantage.
With advantage, yes, because the Hydra is glowing.
16.
16, that hits.
Alright. That is 14. Hold on, Smite.
Yep, one smite coming up.
Seems
All right.
appropriate.
24.
Total of 24, okay.
Alright. Attack 2. That's 18.
That hits.
Alright, that's 12.
Another
I'm
12.
using my last smite. This fucking roadblock needs to go real quick. Alright. That's 19. So it's 19 and 24, which is a grand total of, come on, brain, it's 33.
43.
Alright.
43. 43 altogether.
Alright. Alright. This creature's starting to definitely look rough. Alright, Enoch, it's your turn.
Alright, now, before I do anything, Milla, I have a clarification question.
Okay.
Does it look like Vorn Jr. could move underneath the plesiosaur?
Where that's at, I'll say yes, it can.
Okay.
If it's at the surface, the underneath that, where that spot is, the water, I'll say it's about 20 feet deep.
Okay, good. Well then, Enoch is then going to... Let's see here.
You're totally gonna pirates underneath them, aren't you?
Oh yeah, no. I mean, Enoch doesn't have to follow with Vorn. He just has to make a shot before he then has to start floating. So, let's see if we can't start a blasting. First Eldritch Blast, 17.
Hits.
Oops, wrong thing. For 8 damage, and then second
8.
bolt. 9.
That will miss, unfortunately.
Well, then Enoch will let go, and then Vorn will proceed to walk under and take a look at this thing's underbelly.
10, 20. What's your movement speed on it?
It has a full 30 feet of movement speed.
Alright, so because it's difficult terrain underneath the water, with its movement, it gets to basically underneath the corner adjacent below the water there.
Well, that's fine, because when it starts its turn, it has to make a DC 15 save. Otherwise, it loses its reaction and half its movement.
Alright. These things aren't that bright, but... a wisdom save, it actually passed.
Damn. Well,
It rolled a 15.
that's fine. It has to remake that save every turn.
Alright.
And that's it for me.
Alright.
Nick's
Kalasha
over.
is going to huck a molt of fire at that Hydra. And that's a hit. Attaboy. Minimum damage. Alright, that will then bring us to Wick.
Alright. This is probably an exceedingly risky move, but Wick is a risky boy. We're going to cast Banishment.
Oh! Banishment. Okay. That's a wisdom save.
Charisma.
Oh, charisma. Oh, that's even worse for
Yeah.
this thing.
That's the best
How
part about
likable.
banishment.
How likable is this Hydra?
By me, none.
Poop. As the water that was displaced by this creature just goes and sloshes away.
Go, 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 go!
I will go ahead and go Yamule to a dinosaur.
Yeah. Enoch will do his best to swim back to Vorn Let's get out of here.
All right. And, well, we'll say for the sake of initiative, let's see, for the first round, over to there. And because it has a swim speed there, let's reveal more of this area. Down to there, down to there. You're swimming further down this river. You see there's a cave that's off to your guys' left.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Yep, ain't nobody got time for that.
There's a Hydra that's gonna be here soon.
We got 60 seconds till this Hydra comes back and kills the shit out of us. Go!
You know what? While we're waiting, I'm gonna use my last level 4, just a mass heal word. How many people can I do that on? Up to 6. Myself, Tyrant Bane, Elise got hit. Who else got hit?
Orvex got hit. As far as I know, yeah, it was Tyrant Bane, you, Elise, the Plesiosaur, and Orvex. So that's 5.
Oh, since we're
Screw
out
the
of combat-
Plesiosaur.
Since we're out of combat, I'm gonna go ahead and lean over and grasp the top of your vine and just give you 25 health.
Oh, thank you.
I'm gonna go ahead and second wind.
Firmly grasp it.
Gain 11 HP back.
All right. So
I'm almost back up to full, so that's not bad.
for the sake of brevity, you guys managed to make your way through this ridge here, and you managed to find yourself back towards the beach, towards where you guys had previously entered.
I will give my thanks to it quickly in a moment and go ahead and just dismiss it and just run like hell.
Yeah.
All right.
Wonder what was over that way. Who
Ain't
cares?
nobody
There's
got
a
time for
Hydra.
that.
Ain't nobody got time for that. Time to run.
You might want to put your icon all the way over down there with us.
All right, you guys run and run down this corridor. It seems like it doesn't come fast enough until you manage to break yourself on the surface, and you find yourself above ground. As you run your way up, and it is currently still night out.
All right, now. Do we want to go back to the place we were just resting, or do we want to head back to the Temple of Unk?
I think for now, let's go back to where we were resting, because they might be trying to look for us, and that might be a place they check.
If they check for Temple of Unk, they'll have a bunch of resistance there.
I was gonna say, I feel like the place with a lot of
That's
resistance
actually,
would be
that's
safer.
fair.
Come, follow me. We'll make our way quickly.
Bit of a trip, but we can make it.
He says, smelling like Hydra and river water.
I'm
All
like,
right.
I can't wait to show everybody back at the camp my new sword.
I'll need to check that, see if there's anything interesting with it, or if it's just a regular cool-looking sword.
I would greatly appreciate it if you would.
Also,
I've
I
got
was
a few things.
gonna say eventually Vorn Jr. just dissipates into like a crumble of dust. Like, aw, I was just getting used to him.
Just
Yep. All right. So you make your way back towards the camp where you guys were currently resting. And what do you guys want to do? Just set up and go ahead and rest?
Yeah, I think
we're
that's
gonna make our way. We're gonna go ahead and go at the camp, or we're gonna go to Cowtown.
Cowtown.
Okay.
Cowtown.
Cowtown.
Yeah,
All right, let's go to
Cowtown.
Cowtown.
Cowtown. All right.
Cowtown.
So you make your way back to Cowtown, right next to the Temple of Unk, and you see there's just inside. You see a couple of your comrades that you had sent out with are just kind of standing guard. Brother Turpin, you returned to us.
That ain't. We come back with great news.
What is that?
I lay the sword of that dude on the table. A
Impressive
mighty
sword
blow
play.
has been dealt to the Yaun-Ti this day. And, with our help, we actually may be able to go ahead and broker peace between our two tribes.
This is too good to hear. Piracy needs to hear this.
Of course, let's go! Let's go! Come, my friends! I look back to all of you. Come!
Okay.
And as you recall, Kyle led inside. Viorzia is just sitting at towards the back. Tyrant Bane! She just kind of goes and runs up and... Oddly enough, she goes to give you a big old hug.
Good to see you. What have I done to earn this affection?
Well, if rumors are to be true from what I heard, what's this about you dealing a mighty blow to the Yaun-Ti?
Ras Nsi is no more, and his second in command, I just hold out the Snord. Is a wonderful trophy. I will use it well in battle.
She goes and gives you a hefty slap on the back. Well done, brother. I can't believe you actually succeeded.
If it wasn't for my companions back behind me, I don't believe I would have. What a stroke of luck for me to encounter them in a temple, huh?
Hello.
If only our tales were quite as well, and you kind of look around and a few of our brothers were missing, actually. We were ambushed by some of those wizards when we were trying to escort their comrades out through the exit. Bastards.
Unfortunate.
We told them if they tried anything stupid, you guys were gonna kill them.
We only lost a few of them, thankfully, but we managed to lose them in the jungle. But
Those who spurned the
red
jungle.
wizards.
Those who spurned the jungle will be taken from it.
Yes.
Papa Square says.
So, come, we need to celebrate this monumentous occasion.
Absolutely! Braynox, bring the cast!
As they go to run, and of course they go and grab one of the casks, and yeah, they start pouring all the ale that's in it, and they begin to hand it out towards all of you.
Ah,
Oh boy,
come, my
jeez.
friends! A safer place in the jungle you won't find!
Hooray!
All right. What all items did we get? Because that can help figure out what's magic.
Oh, wonderful, yes!
Yeah, we're just laying it out.
Taylor, Treylegs, clear that table! Let's go ahead and set up this bounty!
They just go and grab it, and they just huck everything that's kind of off it, haphazardly.
There we go, I'll set the Snord, and everybody can set their fun things there.
I was about to say, this way, Enoch will just point magic, not magic, magic, not magic, so we can make a pile for Dan to identify.
All right. So
I can
with
only
your-
imagine some of the Minotaurs are making a small betting pool of, is that magic? Is that not magic?
Yeah, you see a couple of them just kind of hushed over, like, oh, I bet that. I like them.
They
Well, it was like-
don't
I
go
bet
by
this
they go by how fun, fancy it looks. Like, oh, that has to be magic. That's just a
All right.
Rick participates in the betting and he bets a candy.
For the sake of brevity, with your detect magic sight, the sword that was taken off of Ras Nsi is magical. The 2 potions that were had were magical. The great sword that Suckalok had, unfortunately, is not. The bracers are magical. And inside of the pack, there's a small stone that's inside of it that is magical.
All right, Dan, you can figure out what all this stuff does, right?
Yep. Dan's gonna set up shop here, sit down, get all his materials out, and begin ritual casting Identify on every one of those objects.
All right.
I imagine just Yuki comes over with the sign that says now open.
So,
Dan's Identify service. 1 gold coin, please.
What is it? You decide.
So, The longsword that was on Ras Nsi is a flame tongue longsword.
Ooh.
That sounds exotic.
The command word for activating it is... hold on a sec. Draconic translator, but insert command word here. So, it functions as a magic longsword, and you can also speak its command word to have the blade be wreathed in flame, and also deals additional damage. The bracers are bracers of defense.
Gosh.
So that's a +2 bonus for AC. The 2 potions that were there, one is a potion of clairvoyance,
Ooh.
and the other is a potion of fire giant strength.
Ooh.
And the small rock is a stone of sending.
I'll hang on to that stone of sending. Have to figure out who this goes to.
How do they
Probably a
work?
Sarek. So there's this stone here, and someone else has the other stone. And we can send messages back and forth through the stones.
Moshi mosh.
That might be handy.
Now, the problem is we don't have the other stone, and I mean, given the fact Ras Nsi was working with a Sarek, the other one is probably directly to a Sarek.
Could you use this tiny rock to figure out where the other one is?
I don't know. Is there any way? We'd probably need a spell of some kind to do that, like a locate object.
Head turns to Wick.
Oh, look at
Milla, did you say that the big snake sword is magical, or was it just a big sword?
The great sword is not magical.
Oh, okay. Still good for flattening people.
I would need to rest, but I can do it.
All right.
All right.
Meanwhile, who wants the fire sword?
Isn't that rabbit sword?
No,
he's got the great
Rabbit has a
sword.
great sword.
Ah, okay.
The long sword is the fire sword.
I could freely trade my big
Alright, above
sword
game, I have
for
to
other
ask, like,
swords.
Does
Also-
the fire sword count as a finesse weapon?
It does not.
Yeah, it's a long sword. I don't think long swords have finesse.
The only people in the party that could use it is possibly Wick, and then Elise or Tyrant Bane.
You know, I could trade you this for that. I'd say with the big sword, I set it down on the table. There seems to be more stuff to it, too. Like, look at this indentation. I'll point at the square thing that you told me about, Milla, with the snake head.
Oh yeah, the triangle indentation.
Yeah, the triangle indentation. I'm not sure what that's all about.
We saw that mark on a bunch of zombies, so I figured it either is Raz Nsi's mark or it has something to do with undead.
Oh, heavens.
It might be related to Sarek, since they were working together. Or it could just be Ras Nsi's mark. Who knows?
Well, one would assume since that mark was above his throne, that was probably his mark specifically. Orvex kind of chimes in.
Fair enough.
Understandable. Huh. So that was a mark of Ras Nsi's tribe the whole time. Ew.
Well, I got no problem giving Tyrant Bane the fire sword.
Indeed.
Are you sure?
I mean,
More
Enoch
than
just turns
earned
his
it, my
hand into a
friend.
sword. I'm good.
You greatly honor me and my tribe.
After
And
all
I-
you've done for us, that's the least we can do.
Yeah?
I will set down Big Snord, and I will go ahead and take up... Nope, can't think of a way to... In Snurno, there we go.
There you go.
It's there. There you go.
All right, so this is a fire tongue longsword.
Yeah, flame tongue longsword.
Flame tongue longsword.
You know, if you were a barbarian, it could be a raging Inferno.
Don't invoke me. All right. So the damage of a longsword is still 1d6, right?
1d8. And then if
1d8.
and if you
And then
dual
it's-
wield with both hands, you can do 1d10.
Okay. So variable 1d10. Okay, and there's a turn on word for this, right?
Yes.
Okay, sick.
It will require attunement to the sword to be able to learn the command word.
Okay, I will tune like a motherfucker to that sword, I guess. I don't know how that works.
You spend an hour with it.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Then I'm just gonna wake up and just know what that is. All right. So right now it's just a longsword. What else does it do? Does it do fire damage to hits or something?
Yeah, you can use a bonus action to speak this magic sword's command word, causing flames to erupt from the blade. These flames shed bright light in a 40-foot radius and dim light for an additional 40 feet. While the sword is ablaze, it deals an extra 2d6 fire damage to any target this hits. The flames last until you use a bonus action to speak the command word again, or until you drop or sheathe the sword. Yep. So it's flame tongue.
2d6?
Mm-hmm.
That's elite. Okay.
Yeah, there's a reason why people are afraid of Raz Nsi if he actually gets to do things.
Mm.
He like takes off his helmet.
I would take those bracers. I get hit a lot.
That you do.
You do seem to, yes.
I got no problem with that. Go right ahead.
Sweet.
Brace yourself, fits.
I'm surprised you don't carry a shield like we do. And then I just crouched down and just measured you up against my shield. You are probably smaller than my shield.
I am probably smaller than the shield.
Maybe not one of ours, but.
You know what? If no one has any objections, I'll take the Helm of Telepathy.
I'm fine with it.
Yeah, I thought that was the agreement already.
Oh, right.
Well, we did
you
all
would
that above
trade
game.
for the-
I thought it was
Yeah.
just being put on the table for, and we hadn't, like, in-game agreed on it. So
yeah,
I
in
figured-
game we hadn't, but yeah, this is fine.
So yeah, Dan's putting on the helmet and then his hat on top to cover the brainy bits.
Now you look even more badass.
Mm.
Oh, you look so cool. Hey guys, what's going on? Oh, I'm not doing too bad. I just went ahead and grabbed the sword of the leader of a tribe who was haranguing my people for eons. No big deal.
Also, Enoch will just take the harp, be like, "Hey, Kawash, I'm pretty sure this is worth like most of everything we owe you."
Well, I suppose, consider our debt paid. And he'll just kind of take it. I imagine that would last me quite a while. Especially if I
Then
make my
I'll
way to
walk
Danzard.
up to Kawasha and hand him 2 platinum pieces and say, "You're taking this. I'm not taking no for an answer."
He goes instinctively to go to reach out your hand, but seeing you refuse that, make a charisma check for me there, Zeno.
That's a net. Oh, god damn it. I wanted it to be a net 20 so badly.
That's a natural
Aw.
5.
You know what? I counter-rolled that. He rolled a 1. So he'll
Wow.
instinctively reach and go, come back. Very well.
I-
And he'll take the 2 platinum.
I know this is not. Like, Zeno just starts crying. He's like, I know this is not a worthy payment for him, but I still feel terrible about what happened.
He'll place his hand upon your shoulder and he'll say, the gesture is very much appreciated, though, Zeno. Although it has taken me some time, I've come to terms with what has happened, and And he just kind of falters a little bit, and he says, "I forgive you."
Zeno just like outright just goes in for a hug.
Oh, he'll firmly hug you back.
I've been wanting to do this for like the last four sessions. I'm not gonna lie.
Mm.
Yeah, we're just in a war zone full of snakes. You can't hug on the battlefield, only after.
Yeah. I mean, you
guess-
could. It would just be horribly, horribly frowned upon.
Oh, Caitlin, is Wick still hurt?
He's not horrible. He is a little hurt, but he's almost full.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're fine. You're fine. I don't need to firmly grasp you.
No firmly grasp. And you know what's a little embarrassing? You said I'm surprised you don't have a shield. Turns out I actually do.
He just had. He hasn't
Well-
used it this whole time.
He hasn't used it this whole time. It's
He
on
actually
his,
has.
it's on
Oh
his
my
back, and he's
wow.
forgotten about it completely.
That's so in character for Wick!
I actually do have a sword. Sneaky as the Dickens.
You have. I swear to God, if with my shield your AC is higher than mine, I'm going to be very crisscross.
Well, with my shield, it's now actually 20. So
He has the Dickens.
Oh
You know
God,
what?
Rabbit's got critical. Ah!
You know what?
I-
I'm gonna go ahead and squeeze in the plate armor one of these days. I'll show you. I'm wearing chainmail right now. You put me into splint. Oh, that's it.
I mean, you
you're
say that.
Denzel.
You say that, Rabbit, but guess who's also in scale mail? I'm not in plate either.
We're gonna be impossible to kill. We're gonna be impossible to kill later because I'm in chainmail.
Yeah.
Well, as you guys begin to ponder, Viorzio looks down and says, "Well, this is certainly great news indeed. Well, now that Ras Nsi has been dead, we have a long road ahead of us, brother.
That we do.
So, as
What was the name of the ambassador? The Snurson we talked to who gave us
Fentaza.
this plan.
Fentaza
Fentaza. Alright.
with an H.
Daza.
I will go ahead and let them know about nope, that's my name. Can't be dude, that's the name I gave her. I can't give that to them. Nope. I will let them know about Fentaza and how she's the one that we should go ahead and be reaching out to. And I'll go ahead and explain to the commander and all the other Sunblades that she could have killed me at any time when I shook her hand, and she did not, which shows great mercy and compassion. And that a willingness to go ahead and progress with the benefit of Omo.
So, as God, I almost said Fentaza. Viorzio just goes to chime in a little bit. Well, as for the rest of you, what's your next course of action?
Well, we finally got the 9th puzzle cube as Enoch just starts pulling them out of the bag of holding and just arranging them on the table. Now we gotta head back to where we fought the King of Feathers, where apparently a hag and possibly those wizards are waiting for us.
Hmm.
Commander, your orders. May I accompany them?
Well, if this is what you want, Tired Bane, permission granted.
To go ahead and have an opportunity to end the Black Day for once and for all on the front line, I can think of nothing less. I can think of nothing greater.
I can think of no one else who can carry out that task handedly.
Well, right now, I'm battle worn and weary. I'm going to go ahead and rest up. But the rest of you, go, make merry, enjoy.
Oh, Tyrant Bane, before you go, Dan's gonna hand you a potion. This potion will make you stronger. Use it whenever you feel a need for a boost. Only temporarily.
Oh,
About
You have a
an
potion of
hour.
fire giant strength. Excellent.
Potion of fire giant strength. I got a fire sword. I have a fire giant thing. I'm just gonna be the flaming bull. This is gonna be awesome.
I mean, your first already red, you know.
Yeah.
Screw!
Just fill the trifecta.
I mean, I feel like Tyrant Bane is the person that potion is best suited for.
Oh man, just cast Fire Shield on and make the motif complete.
Give me a minute. This is gonna be stupid awesome. Okay, hold on. All right. Okay.
All right.
Just
So,
imagine,
I'm
I
done.
just imagine at this point, somewhere back inside the temple, back in the water, the fucking Hydra just mysteriously reappears back in the water and has the most confused look on its face.
It's just gonna be
Yeah.
perfectly cut screams. There's gonna be a Yaun-Ti fishing, and the Hydra just goes. Just smash cuts back to us.
I feel bad for any Yaun-Ti that tried to chase us through the water.
Right?
yep.
I could though because of the fact that they were stuck.
Wick's like,
I
the
mean,
Hydra
they
can
would
also
probably
be
eventually.
a time bomb.
I mean, it's their own fault. They literally had a Hydra there, but then they were also throwing people into a snake pit 10 feet away from it.
Mhm.
Redundancies, guys. Come on.
How
They're
many
just-
snake monsters do you need?
They're just looking around in the water. Come on, they gotta be here somewhere, and then they just hear and look up, and the Hydra's right above them.
I'll tell anyone any legends about the Fane. My favorite part was the giant snake in there. That was fun.
So, as everybody begins to, wind down and the merriment begins to assume, as you guys begin to wind down and take your long rest, that seems like a good point to end our session for tonight.
Hot
Yay.
dog. All right.
Yeah.
Killed the guy, and then we got drunk.
And you got rich.
And we
You
got
know, I've played D&D for a very long time. I've never, ever got platinum, nor have I ever gotten a magic weapon ever. I barely even get magic weapons. I mean,
Really?
Yeah. The only times I ever got magic items was when I was doing the one-off thing where I was literally Wesley Willis, and the other one was I was a.
Oh yeah, the
And
B&R.
then the other one was when I
BD.
was a mushroom bunny for charity. Those are the only two times I ever got anything magical.
Both great times to get to watch them.
I was about to say, now you've got a mini boss's legendary weapon.
Yeah.
Man, been playing this game since I was 17. You know what? It only took me 20 years to go ahead and feel like I'm actually winning. All right, cool, awesome,
Yay.
let's go.
Hey.
Yay!
Well then, with
Well,
that
my
out
other
of the
game, I
way,
had, like,
You win.
meanwhile, my other game, like my character there would look at Zeno like, "Oh, you poor bastard," because he has over 2,000 gold and 75 platinum.
You know, it just occurs to me Dan is becoming a spy. I have a potion of clairvoyance to spy on people. I now have a helmet that can read people's thoughts. And I have a crystal ball that I'm going to learn scrying, so I can use that.
My divination wizard would go ahead and explode for any of those.
I mean, Enoch's just like, I made a friend. Literally, I made them.
I'll say this: like if Brody, my other character from Haz's old game, ever comes back, like if he saw how much gold I had right now, he'd be like, "Oh my god, you're fucking loaded."
All right, well now it's time to start going around the horn. Caitlin, where can they find you?
Hello.
I'm KaitlinC37. You can find me on Twitch and Twitter, KaitlinC37, where I do art. Commissions are open, so if y'all would like any, let me know. This is where you can find my information.
Give her
Yes,
money;
indeed.
she's really good at the art.
Yes.
Read.
I kind of want to get my Power Ranger character art from you whenever I have the chance.
Okay.
Well then, moving down the line, DeLuna, where can they find you?
Yeah, you can find me on Twitter at DLuna1338. You can find if you don't find me there, you'll like if you're a part of any of the discords that we're a part of, you'll find me all over, especially the MW1 and Connor's Discord. I'm always on there.
All right, moving down the line, Chaco, where can they find you?
You can find me here on Tuesdays playing Elise. You can find me on Twitter at ChocoZombie101. You can find me on Twitch at ChocoZombie101, mostly hanging around in chat. Like Deluna mentioned, still coming soon. We've got a Power Rangers tabletop, including me, Deluna, and Cryptic Sidejin and other members of the community, as well as being DM'd by the lovely Twitch the Person.
You need to talk to him about it, because I do need to fix my character sheet.
Yep.
And I don't know how to do it.
Still don't have a date when that's going to happen, but as soon as we have more details, you will be the first to know.
All right. Milo, where can they find you?
Well, when you can't find me DMing for this lovely, lovely bunch of players, you can find me on Twitter at MilloNinjaNerd. You can also find me occasionally streaming at twitch.tv/MilloNinja. And you can also find me Monday nights at twitch.tv/LeJake, where I play in Trials of Edo's Legacy of the Dealbreakers. Man, that campaign's certainly something else as, other serious shit has hit the fan. And, yeah, that much closer to the Steel Concordant. Let's go. But, aside from that, other side of the news, I'm going to the Blood Bowl tournament this weekend. Should be fun.
Oh, that's fun.
I'm going to be playing as Chaos Chosen. I just got to finish picking up my boys, but they should be all set and ready to go. So yeah, that's it for me.
All right, Draco, where can they find you?
Everyone, you can find me on YouTube as Draco Magnius, on Twitter at DMagnius, and you can find me here on Twitch at Draco_Magnius. I'm streaming on Wednesday at 10 p.m. East Standard Time. We're doing Paper Mario. On Thursday, actually, we're going to be doing something new. I have off from work, so I'm going to be streaming with a few people here and some other people that I know, and we're going to be playing Among Us, maybe doing some Jackbox games. It's going to be a good time. That's at 5:30 on Thursday, and then on Friday I do Dragon Quest XI. Almost called it the Dragon Quest VIII title. It's Echoes of an Elusive Age. And we just got the magic key in Dragon Quest XI. I'm gonna be looting all sorts of locked chests and whatnot.
Ooh, that sounds fun. Well then, Rabbit, where can they find you?
Hey, I'm Rabbit. You can find me on Twitch and Twitter at Hey Mr. Rabbit. I stream Monday through Friday. If you like horror games, retro games, and RPGs, I'm your one-stop shop for that noise. I'm pretty much a cozy comfort share. So come on in. We'll talk about all kinds of fun stuff. Had a bad day? Come on in. We'll talk. Coffee talk. No big whoop. Coffee.
Oh, yeah. And you've already found me here at twitch.tv/BurnoutVaughn. You can find me on Twitter and YouTube at the same BurnoutVaughn, where we accidentally beat Scarlet Nexus the other day and had the most wet fart of an ending ever. Because the villain still wins no matter what you do in that game. And it's just kind of like, okay, I guess we'll just take this L, but play it as a good thing. Other than that, I'm going to try to beat the shit out of a Lich tomorrow in Bravely Default 2 sometime. I'm not sure when, so keep an eye out for the notification on that. And otherwise, this Saturday we have more Saved by the Spell, which we've got some fun things planned for that, so keep an eye out. Otherwise, it's time for us to find somebody to raid, guys. Okay, I see a Zito, I see a Connor. I also see Farting Tart, who is apparently right now in their Curse of Strahd game fighting one of their bosses as well.
Ooh.
Well, we haven't
I'm not sure if they're
rated
wrapping
Tart
up
yet.
Yeah, right, Tart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll throw it at Tart. They've raided us a bunch of times, so 1 second. No, not command Farting Tart. I don't have that raid yet. Not that raid, that command yet. So, raid message, let's just have that be, are you winning, son?
Are you winning, son?
Oh yeah, when it's
Are you winning, son?
Well then, I want to thank everybody for coming out, and we will see you next week as we go into some other new kind of danger. I'm sure we'll find something.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely.
All right, you
We're
all
just
We
have...
gotta
gonna
go
do a
ahead.
loop
We
there.
gotta go ahead and return the Rubik's cubes to the library.
Yeah. We're heading into a lich's lair, and there's a night hag involved. I'm sure nothing bad will happen.
Oh, all right. Well, we'll see you all next week.
Good night, everybody.
Have a good night.
Ah,
Good night.
oof. Yeah.